yeah, I should let our viewer, our nice Mr. know that I don't know if he's American, but our holiday of Thanksgiving was last week. That's why we didn't play last week.
All we did was eat turkey.
Well, we just got fatter. Like
fatter.
Yes, this is Americans normally fat. Thanksgiving, super fat.
It's just traditional to be obese.
Yeah.
It's just the way it is. And just for letting him know our schedule's going to be spotty as Christmas approaches. We might do one and a one off, but I'm going to swear on my life right now this game's going to be over by the end of February at the latest. If this game drags on longer than that, I'm just going to kill you all. I'm just going to be like, rocks fall. Y'all took too long.
Well, then at this point, we spent new characters.
Yeah, we spent almost as long in the tomb as we have on the rest of the campaign.
We're like, time to go back up to the top of the tomb.
Yeah, and we started in March, and it's almost March again. There's no reason this should take that long. But, yeah. And other clerical things. What?
We played, what was it? Vampire, what? Damn it. Curse of Strahd. We played that for 9 months.
Did we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, that's probably right. Yeah, sounds right to me.
I only remember bits and pieces of that. Probably because I died several times. And
yeah.
I was like, I only remember it in segments. To me, that game was in 3 segments.
Of it.
Good.
The Dahlia segment, the Sivo segment.
Yeah, the Dahlia segment was good. Dahlia was right.
Dahlia was right.
Dahlia just rubs her sack on everything.
Dahlia was correct. That was my favorite part when all the NPCs, I was like, none of you deserve an inspiring speech. You're all worthless. You deserve to live under the cruel rule of this vampire. Fuck you. Anyway, that's another story for another time.
Yeah.
So Dennis, where we left off, you're probably still looking over. I think you fell asleep over here, so I'll just scrabble an arrow so you can see where we're at over here. So they came out of that fountain room and came around down here and negotiated this big fan trap by casting fly on somebody. And they held the fan while everybody else ran over the pressure plate to get through it. Then all came into this tomb right here. And I'll just reread a little description. Because I don't think I read the full description of the room. Everybody was immediately enthralled by the shoe salesman. Because he was pretty sweet.
Are we on the same map?
We're not on the right map here.
Yeah, I was like...
y'all are still in the landing page?
No.
We're on the wrong. My bad. We're on the wrong. Y'all are on floor 2. But we're still on floor 1. My mistake.
Yeah. Chris's posse is here.
Yeah, I was going through the maps and looking at things earlier.
Yep, we're hanging out. We're hanging out with the shoes, man.
Yeah, so let me reiterate. We came down from this fountain. I'm on the GM layer now. We came down from this fountain around this edge of the dungeon here, around here. And this is where the fan is right here that they negotiated in the manner that I said, into this room that has a 20-foot pit, because I thought it was 10 foot, but it's actually 20 feet. So, and then at the bottom of this pit, there's a sarcophagus. Now I'm going to go back to the GM layer to find my flavor text. Yeah. The deep pit opens up at the entrance of this tomb with a stone sarcophagus resting at the bottom. A snarling monkey-like creature decorates the sarcophagus lid. And beyond the pit, the 3 treasure chests sit on stone daises. The chest on the left is carved of black onyx. The middle chest is made of rusty iron, and the chest on the right is cast of silver and glistening with frost. And then you guys can tell from the monkey, there's a 4-armed, nasty-looking monkey on the sarcophagus lid, and it's fused with the rest of the sarcophagus. And you guys know from your dossier that this must be the tomb of Wongo, who was the Sioux monster.
Well, we were going to potentially get another spirit. I don't know if we want this one, though. We at least have it in our back pocket if we don't.
Mm-hmm. Well, consulting with the spirits in your mind, they say Wongo was a bit crazed and deranged.
Right. Well, it's still an option. It's a deranged spirit, but he still might be able to aid us.
Yeah, I mean, like the nature of your spirits doesn't really affect you from your passengers with you. They're just kind of a presence there.
So this could be one to grab. Let's see, who doesn't have a spirit here currently?
Actually, Moa is fiercely opposed to. I forgot because they do have enemies. Moa is fiercely opposed to Wongo and says you should leave him to rot in his tomb. Speaking to you, Sabi.
Okay, I was about to say, I'm pretty sure that's me.
Yep.
That filth can rot where they lie.
Obalaka doesn't say anything in particular.
No, she's just a typical nervous, and she just kind of explains who he is. Not really a chastisement or in support of Wongo.
Mm-hmm. Well.
Oh yeah, and this bench over here, Dennis, that's where there was one of these skeletons with the weird shape fused to his head, and he sold boots to everybody, and you see a bunch of pairs of bloodstained boots. And there were 3 pairs of magic boots on the table, but they traded various items to him. Also, Alexander gets sucked into the gym instead of you this time. It's weird to see it from this angle. You're like, whoa, so that's what happens to me.
Is it like simultaneously, or does it spit son a bit out?
He was here last. Oh yeah, I forgot. He got sucked in the last 5 minutes, so he does get spit out, and Alexander takes place. So never mind, you don't get to see it because I forgot. When you fell asleep, you got sucked into the gym.
Remind me not to stand near that thing.
It's always near you, near and dear to your heart.
Welcome back, Mr. Nappin.
I was napping.
Yes, apparently. You don't have a passenger yet. There's the Sioux monster down there. It's apparently a bit ill-tempered or crazy, but that shouldn't matter too much. It still might be able to aid us in our coming fight.
Yes, I see your ruse.
Are you interested?
Let the monster enter him, and then he gets sucked into the crystal.
I'm just saying that it might make him a little crazier than he is now, but it's nothing that he can't control. You don't have to, though. We can always leave it, as I said.
I mean, what do you recommend? You think I should do it? Would y'all do it?
I suppose it's a personal choice. I didn't know at the time. Obalaka and I are a bit differing in our personalities, but Obalaka is trying to help, so that's worth something.
Yeah, and my old man and I, he's kind of a stick in the mud, but I get along with him all right.
I mean, I'm not worried about it, really. I mean, we can go as we are.
Hmm?
Yeah, the only information that they said is they're saving their last bit of strength to fight the undead one below. So that's what they're promising you guys is whoever has a passenger spirit, they will grant you strength for your final endeavor.
So yeah, basically they're going to use the last bit of their power to fight against the undead one. I don't know exactly what that means, but it sounds like it could be a significant advantage. That's one of the reasons why we came back up this way. Again, personal choice. You don't have to, but it's an option. Personally, I think we should take every advantage we can get.
All right, let's go do it. Where is it?
I'll gesture down to the coffin down below.
I go up there and check it out. Well, I see.
Yeah, when you go down there to investigate, you see that the Sioux monster carved into the coffin here is fused with the rest of the sarcophagus, and no amount of cajoling or blasting it or punching it or anything affects it. The coffin seems to be impervious to magic and other such attempts to open it. And this is what looks like carved in front of it, because I found this token and it was neat. That's what a Sioux monster is. An evil monkey.
Evil monkey.
Mm.
It's not budging?
Evil monkey. You messed up. All we had to get the pet evil monkey.
Evil monkey style.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, looking at it down there, the lid is fused shut from the carving on top of it. The carving basically wraps around and down the sides and is fusing the lid to the rest of the sarcophagus.
So it's fused to the thing?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody has that stone spell, do they? Stone shape?
It wouldn't work anyway.
Mm-hmm. So you say.
Or would it?
I do say.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks impervious then, does it? Perhaps there's some other way to open it. I wonder if any of these chests have anything to do with it.
Bet they do.
I see you moving all around them. They just don't look conspicuous from the outside. There's black onyx chest, a rusted chest, and a silver chest with frost on it.
Well, I have these fancy new boots of the Winterlands. Maybe I should take a look at the frosty chest.
Okay.
I'll give it a quick inspection.
Oh.
Kind of check the lock, look for traps.
Make a nice investigation. Perception-wise, you don't see anything. You just see it's obviously covered in frost. It seems to be some sort of magical effect.
Nice.
Totally fine.
That'd be a nat one.
Totally, perfectly fine and safe and dandy.
Mm-hmm. Zero suspicions.
Seems fine, I suppose. Famous last words, I know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, investigating the lock, you've realized that it is unlocked.
Mm-hmm. Sure. All right, everyone. Keep toasty, and then I'll try to use Mage Hand to and I'll see if that'll open it as I back away.
I say the lid is probably a little too... What's the weight limit on Mage Hand?
Only 5 pounds. I think.
Yeah, the lid is probably a little too heavy for a Mage Hand.
All right.
Because it's a big... It is... That chest takes up that whole space. It's 5 foot by 3 foot chest.
Big old chest. Okay, lovely. I'll go ahead and just open it.
All right, open it up. You see that it's empty inside except for a mechanism on the inside of the lid. And let me make sure I give you the correct description of it.
Horrid wilting.
Count down.
Yeah, but when you open the chest, it reveals a 3-inch long gold key protruding from an adamantium keyhole set into the underside of the chest lid. And it's a strange adamantine, like, multi-clamp. It's a very nice piece of engineering that's sealed, like, on all sides. Like, it's like they put wherever there's no screws or anything you can get to on it. It's just like the fan outside.
Well, isn't that something? So the key's in it?
Yeah, basically, like, it's not even in the lock. There's the adamantine contraption is on the underside of the lid.
And the key is in this adamantine contraption?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to check the others?
Yes. Actually, I want to see what's going on with this one.
All right, you open the rusty chest, and it's the same
I want to
story.
investigate. Oh, okay, never mind. Sorry.
I mean, he already investigated it, and
really? Oh, okay.
He investigated the other one, but you can feel free to roll your own investigation check. But like when you put your tools investigating the lock, there's no tumblers or anything in that lock. But yeah, going past your investigation, you don't find anything mysterious about it when you open it up.
Seems like it's more a lock than a chest.
Yeah, you open it up, and there's the same thing. This pyramidal adamantine contraption on the underside of the lid with a golden key, 3-inch golden key sticking out of it.
There's something very meta about the situation we find ourselves in. A chest supposedly contains stuff, but only contains more locks.
There's nothing else in the chest. Like looking down in the chest is just big, empty, like a trunk.
The chest is a lock.
I guess I'll pop open this third one.
Same dealio.
Since the other two was fine.
Yeah, empty on the inside, and this big adamantine contraption holding a 3-inch long golden key.
So all at once or one at a time?
Are there any markings in this place?
Like where? On the walls and the chests?
Yeah, walls, chests, like.
Oh, I'm not seeing anything here.
Is the shoeshine person in here, or were they?
He left. As soon as he got his payment, he picked up his sack, and he's going to search for more boots.
I mean,
since you're close up on this, just make me an Arcana check since you're looking around for markings and stuff. We'll see if you pick up anything.
Who, me?
No, Sabby.
I ain't find shit.
Yeah, nothing out of the ordinary.
Has anything happened with the
Oh no, you're monitoring the sarcophagus down there, like they're fiddling with chests. They got all these lids open. Nothing has changed with the sarcophagus.
Do I notice these over here, how the chests look over here?
You can't see them from down in the pit. You'd have to come back up out of there, but you're free to do so if you'd like to come up and investigate the chests. Yeah, they just have all 3 chests open, and you see, like, on the underside of the lid. So basically, like, the lid opens about 90 degrees, so everybody is being faced by their little strange pyramidal adamantine contraption. I guess looking around there, you don't really see nothing out of the ordinary, just this strange key and lock. I guess with that investigation, you notice that the key is stuck in the lock.
The key is stuck in it?
Yeah, there's like the pyramid, adamantine pyramid it's in. It's basically like 4 clamps biting down on the key.
This thing isn't going to like clamp on our hand or something, is it? Check for
No. Just like a little pyramid stuck to the bottom of this thing, and at the top of the pyramid's a key, and then you can see a clamp. Like basically 2 sides of a vice biting down on all 4 corners of the key here. Yeah, it's just smooth otherwise.
I was actually thinking about like, hey, let's just take all the keys and get out of here.
I mean, yeah, they're stuck in there. Can we turn them?
Oh, and I forgot that Sabby has 19 investigation. No, you cannot turn them on the attempt. But Sabby, you notice that there's some niches on the inside of these chests that, and then there's that are arrayed in such a way that they align with the sides of the pyramid, and it leads you to believe that like the chests can be locked, but from the inside. And then when he turns it over there, it gives you an idea. Like basically, you think this chest has to be closed to be turned.
So we have to get inside this thing, and then
can you only fit 1 person per chest?
Yeah, it's only 5 foot by 3 foot. So
like I said,
have to curl up inside to get there.
I got the nice cold boots. I'll get inside the chest.
Yeah. What's my chest look like?
Yours looks like rust.
Nope.
This has been shot by that before. Some of us, anyway.
Trade your shackles.
I don't know about that one.
How about someday you do the rust one?
Sure. What's in the rust one?
Just
I'll
don't bring
keep
any
watch
metal.
outside if you want to.
Don't bring any metal in there.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, then I'll
So
handle my
you,
metal.
so you're getting inside the rest chest?
Sure, but I'll hand off all my metal stuff.
All right. You hand it off to whoever and then climb inside. So you're inside the silver chest directing people. And you climb inside the rust chest. And Sabby, you're getting in the onyx chest?
I'll
Yeah.
go
Sounds
ahead and
better than rust.
sure. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll get the nerve to close the top at some point. Yeah,
Right. Yeah.
I have to talk Obelok into it.
I think there's some breathing exercises going on right now. Like,
I think it's gonna be easy, and then I'm like, I stop and kind of stiffen, like, come on, Oba, and then I close the door. I close the thing down on myself.
Well, yeah, Obalaka is nervous by nature, so she's like,
Yeah.
I'm not sure this is such a good idea.
Yeah.
Then you close the chest and you hear a click coming from the pyramid, so you believe that the key can be turned now.
Yep. Pull it.
You turn the key and then
Okay.
click, click, click. Those 4 seals on the chest are locked, and now the key is locked in that position. You have locked yourself inside this chest.
Okay.
Shackles, what are you doing, Shackles?
I'm
Does
just standing out here to.
Can the key actually be removed at this point?
Nope.
Well, I'll try to turn it back the other way.
But Shackles, you see that a button has now appeared on this coffin, a big blue silvery button.
So.
Yeah, you try to turn it back the other way, and it does not turn.
Oh shit.
Wait, the chest turns?
No, what you've seen is he climbs inside that chest.
I'm gonna yell.
He closed the lid, and then you heard a click, and then
I'm like,
you heard 4 more clicks.
oh, now I think I'm stuck inside. Can you hear me? I'm yell out.
Yeah, I
can you guys? Can I? Can they hear me?
Yeah,
Or
I mean, it's very muffled, but
Muffled.
You gotta
Yep.
shake the
I
chest.
think I'm stuck inside this chest now.
the chest is glued to the pedestal. Or
I
at
see. It looks
least
like there's a
immobile.
button down here.
Yes, and Shackles was standing next to the pit. And also, son, you were standing next to the pit, and you got pretty high passive perception. Yeah, a button magically appeared around about the center of this coffin lid here.
I tried to turn it back, but it turns back, but then doesn't unlock.
No,
or
it
just
doesn't.
turn
Basically, you
back?
turned it 90 degrees, and then it locked in that position.
Okay. Okay. So now it's locked.
17.
I'll try to continue turning it 90 degrees. Nope. It's just stuck either way.
You are trapped.
I'm like, yep, I'm definitely trapped in here. This is where I live now.
Oh, hearing this muffled through this silver chest. What did you say, Dennis?
I'll be okay, Oba.
Was 17 passive perception?
Yeah, I was saying you also see the button appear on the coffin lid or sarcophagus lid down there. It's kind of like 1/3 of a pie chart, just like this weird pizza slice shaped button appears on the chest.
all right. Yeah. I'll put my forehead on the chest and be like, "There's a button down here that just popped up, though. We can go ahead and press that."
Go for it.
Press the button.
Maybe it'll open this chest up.
See what I bought you. These were $1.78 for 8
I will
pints.
push the button.
So you're pushing the frosty button?
This one in here
Yeah,
is
guess
Slim
so.
Double check and see what happens.
Once before, the Slim Jim. I just wanted you to see it. I tell you what, just
So I need you to make me a con save as frost erupts from the inside of this chest.
Lovely.
Oh man. Oh, Chris.
Yeah,
Yep.
me.
Oh, oops. I'm sorry. I thought
Well,
you meant.
No. Yeah, only the person inside the chest is.
I figured we get here eventually. It just took a few extra steps.
No.
Is this considered a trap?
Yes.
Well, I guess
We'll consider it a trap.
I guess I have resistance either way. Because I have resistance from my boots or from it being trapped.
Take 28 cold damage.
Ooh.
Wouldn't it be 14? He's got 2 resistances.
I think only one triggers.
Yeah, there's no stacking of resistance.
Yeah, I think there's only one.
You either have
trigger.
resistance or you don't. Yeah, you take 28 cold damage
Oh yeah, I have a bunch of
as a-
temporary HP at least.
as a burst of winter comes through here, but the 4 seals unclick, click, 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 and the key turns again back to its starting position.
That was cold. I get out like frost all over me.
Yeah, you're
Ooh.
covered in frost.
Oh, that was cold. That was cold. Oh.
And the
heck
button
was-
remains depressed on the coffin.
The button remains depressed.
Yeah, on the
I'll
sarcophagus.
I'll come over and take a look at it. And I'm like, so that's good that it's depressed now. Maybe we just have to get all 3 of these buttons depressed. I did the first one.
Can I try and like tap the top of the sarcophagus to see if we can like trigger another button without seeing it?
That button magically appeared.
All right. Oh,
Yeah, it just like magically no-clipped out of the top of the coffin, pretty much.
Nice check. Could have been invisible.
never know.
Yeah, I mean, all the investigations down there, you realize them buttons are not there until these chests are triggered.
All right. Not it for the next one.
I got button duty.
The rest one?
I have button duty.
Go for it.
All right, I'll do it.
So are you getting in a chest and turning the key and all that jazz?
Yep, I'm doing the rusty one.
All right, you climb into the rusty chests and close the lid and turn the key and you lock yourself in the chest and a rust-colored button appears as like the second third of a pie chart next to the frosty button.
Lick it.
Great button pusher.
We need that picture of Jim Carrey pushing the button. Shackles is like, yes. All right, and nothing really happens to you. You hear like a low hum. There's a little flash of magic, but you are not holding any metal items as you pass them all
Yeah.
off, and you take no damage.
Yeah, we've been through this before.
And then there suddenly clicks, and the key turns back to its original position.
You've benefited from our pain, there, son.
Yeah.
Wisdom passed out.
Yeah, so that's the second
if
button.
if only you could pass me back my metal items. This tomb does really hate metal items.
Mhm.
Yes. This is like the third thing you've come across that displays
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
So who's getting in the black box?
Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby.
Yeah.
Give
Alright.
it to me.
Obviously,
Savvy, you get in and close yourself into this black tomb.
obviously
Mhm.
Shackles is the
The black button completes the circle of buttons on top of the sarcophagus. Do you press it?
Yeah, crack his knuckles first, and then I'll push the last one.
All right, Savvy, I need you to make me a DC 15 Constitution save.
I think he's enjoying this.
It's a green, basically green light. You guys hear a bzzz, and the green light comes through.
Oh, that's not good.
Yep.
Nice. Okay.
That's not good. Oh, that's a good save though.
That is a good save, and you shall
You need to-
pass the save.
Because that sounds like that's like disintegration box or something.
Yes, it is. You take half of 60, so
Yep.
34
Yep.
force damage.
Yep, you just Yep.
Nice.
7 damage.
It's good that you didn't fail that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd have survived, but I wouldn't have been happy about it.
Yeah, I didn't expect you guys to just immediately climb in the chest. I thought someone was gonna be like, "Can I cast Mage Hand on this key? And close the lid and turn it that way."
I think I have to see it, don't I? Yeah,
I don't know. That was the one. That was the question I was going to bring up, and we were going to have
Yeah.
to go through all that. But y'all just
Yeah.
brute forced it, so it didn't matter. But anyway, after all 3 of these buttons are struck, the stone sarcophagus turns to transparent crystal, revealing a mummified monkey-like creature within. Clutched in its desiccated claws is a fearsome mace, and on its arms are platinum bracers, patterned with coiling dragons. It wears a gold necklace, which is threaded through a small glowing crystal vial laying on its chest.
It's got what? Crystals.
Yeah, it's
The sarcophagus itself turned to a transparent crystal and revealed this mummified Sioux monster.
Whoa.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I guess you can do it, but like you don't have any feeling in the hand, right? So it'd be a little weird.
Yeah, it'd be weird.
Yeah, that'd be weird.
That was just one of the things I thought people would do first, but y'all
Yeah.
were just like, fuck it, get in the box.
Toss into the wind.
Yeah, so what do y'all do now?
I want to play with the crystal zombie. Woo! Zombie bro.
All right. It looks like the basically the coffin is still fused. The only way to get in would be to break it.
It's still fused.
I like breaking
we hit
things.
all the things. We hit all the buttons.
Yeah, but it just basically turned from stone to brittle, transparent crystal.
Oh.
Hmm. Huh.
Well, you want to bust this thing open?
I think it counts as an emergency. Break glass.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Knock the top off.
All right, you give it a solid blow and shatters, and then the monkey inside goes.
I knew he
Everybody
wasn't dead.
roll. We got to.
Mutabe.
Let me make sure there's nothing on the initiative. All right, good. Now y'all can roll initiative.
Mutabe. Mutabe.
We Matanye.
How you play this game?
I did too. I'm trying to. I basically picked the real Sioux Monster token because this is the Sioux Monster Mummy token.
Oh,
That's
Fancy.
like, let's just use an actual token. Shall we? Boom.
initiative.
Man, it's sometimes this feels like the budget B movie, like fucking
Oh, module.
yeah, like
I was waiting
let's
for
pick
Evil
up.
Dead.
All
Oh yeah,
right,
the Evil Dead module.
Rafael, you are up first. You are at the top of this pit.
Mm-hmm. Well, which means this thing was I mean, can I whip it from here?
Nope, it's 20 feet down.
Oh, 20 feet down. Okay, so I'm gonna try to do a little acrobatic hop down here and get into it. Actually, here.
It'd be a DC 15 acrobatics to skitter down the wall in a fashion that won't.
No problem.
All right.
And
You have advantage because it is prone in this coffin.
oh, lovely. Let's whip it good. 23,
Got him.
18 points of damage, assuming you take psychic. Again.
-8.
Nope. And yeah, that'll be my. I'm just being casual with this thing right now. It'll be my turn.
All right, this monkey stands up. It rises like a mummy does. And since you shattered his coffin, he's going to look angrily at you. And he takes the mace in hand, and he's going to use a guided strike because he has cleric levels to get a +10 bonus to this attack roll.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
And he is going to strike you, son, with the mace of terror. So does a 20
Terrify.
hit your AC?
Yes.
You take 7 bludgeoning damage, but as this mace strikes you, a red smoke comes out of it in the shape of a Sioux monster, and it's smiling, grinning terribly at you as he says, "Let me in." And then the red smoke just absorbs into your body. And you can make a charisma save if you want to refuse the passenger Wongo, or you can just let it happen.
Or you can just let it happen. That's
That's what we
kind-
did.
That's what we did. Oh, he fails anyway.
All right.
He failed anyway. He takes residence in your mind.
Good job, Lenny.
No, mortal.
Yep.
Wongo is here to stay. Let me find his little card thing real quick. In this endless sea of bullshit that is.
So the mummy falls.
Huh? No, the mummy
mummy-
still exists. That was
mummy
just
still exists.
he hit him with the item
Right,
that
with them
contained
with the item.
that.
Got it.
Here's a monitor, so bitch, random encounter, player handouts. All my handouts got fucked up. Hey, there it is. Wongo. Hit it. All right, Wongo's spirit handout should have appeared in your journal there. And you have Wongo's power, and you can ignore his flaw. Because that's just his personality. But you do get the cool power.
It's a cool power.
It'll be on the card.
What?
And then he turns to face you since you whip the shit out of him and tries to get you with the dreadful glare, Mr. Rafael.
Yeah.
So I need you to make a wisdom saving throw of a DC 14.
Ooh, also kind of weak on those. Let's see. Here we go. Yeah, nat ones.
You are paralyzed
All right.
since you
This
failed
is
by
going
5
well.
or more.
Hmm.
So you are paralyzed for until the end of his next turn. And then as a bonus action, he will call forth a spiritual weapon, which is a red mace, copy of the mace in his hand, and he's going to hit you and automatically crit you. As the red
Shit.
mace appears above you, because you're
that's-
paralyzed.
Oh, that's rough.
I think he's cheating.
Wait a minute. Like you don't even have to roll an attack roll. It just hits.
Well, he still has. If it will crit if it hits, but 14 misses, I assume.
Oh, okay.
14 does miss. Yeah.
Yes. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, but so there, just imagine a red mace above your square, because I don't want to find one.
Actually, do I have a? I don't even know what my paralyzed AC is.
I don't think
There-
it changes your AC. It just gives
Yeah,
you
they
an
just have-
advantage.
Yeah, advantage.
Okay.
Which is
I think
weird, I know, especially for people who use shields and stuff.
Yeah.
But anyway, that was the mummy's turn. Sabisha.
All right. Huh. You know what? I want to wonder like so 15 feet away. And how many
It's 20
squares?
feet down.
Right. How many squares do I need to run? To like
Oh, to get a running start, you need 10 feet of movement to get a running start.
10 feet.
Yeah, if you just jump down there, you'll take falling damage if you fail the acrobatics check.
No, I'm gonna land on him.
Okay.
Oh.
Mhm.
So actually, I could probably just do a standing leap for 15, right? Or no, I need
No, you have to. You only would jump half of your strength score in distance.
so 10. So I do need the 10 feet. All right.
Wow.
10, 15, 25. No, I can't make it.
I mean, if you're like just a couple feet short, I'll give it to you since it's 20 feet down. You're like drifting towards him.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. It makes sense to be able to make that leap.
Yeah, so I'll have you make an athletics check versus his AC
All right.
to determine whether you miss or hit. If you just like land in his square prone like a fool. You hit it in spades. So now we'll roll falling damage, and you'll both just take the falling damage. 2d6, right? 5 damage.
All right. And then
But now the big fist,
yeah.
superior fist down this guy.
Right. All right, where is it? Thunderfist. Damn it.
Nope.
Thunderfist.
Whoopsie daisy.
Slamming the
15 hits, though.
Oh!
Oh.
I guess I'll move. I guess I'm technically in his square or whatever, but
Yeah,
I'll,
you just
yeah, I'll
move
be there.
minus 13. I think that bloodies him.
Oh, and then use my bonus action to cast Static Shield. Cast my Static Shield.
Whoom.
Oh, no, it's 11 now.
All right, son of a bitch, napping. You're now occupied by a spirit.
I'm gonna whoop his ass.
Hmm.
Let's see. I hit the wrong thing. Boom.
19 hits. for 9 damage.
Boom.
27 also hits for 7 more damage. I'm going to martial arts him or end it there?
You
Got
know,
at least one more hit in there, right?
Yeah, you can bonus action attack. You don't have to use key points.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless you do the Fury of Blows. But 9 damage. Oof. It puts him on his last legs. There's like a Rocky title fight right here. There's spittle coming out of this mummy's mouth.
we move him 5 feet, right?
Yeah.
Without provoking an attack of opportunity, if he still leaves the attack range of other people.
No, forced movement doesn't make it. There's only really niche circumstances, like there's a spell called Dissonant Whispers and another one called Command that makes them use their movement.
Yeah, you have to make them use their movement to proc it.
Forced movement doesn't proc it.
Okay.
But you can feel free to move him into whatever square you'd like. And then shackles to see if you can finish the job.
Oh well, if he forced movement isn't going to do it, don't worry about it. Don't.
Yeah.
Must swing twice.
Put him
Swing
down with the
swung,
dark
both
flame. Put him down with the dark flame.
Can you do less than 5 damage? Actually, yeah, when you hit him with fire, he just squeals a big undead monkey squeal. And his parchment wrapping his body goes up in flames. He's vulnerable to fire. He only had 6 health left. And he's dead.
And I'm like just unfreezing myself, like, thank you, gents.
Rubbing your hands together over this burden.
Get warmed up.
Corpse.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Appreciate both the freedom of movement and a little extra warmth.
Yeah, on his body there, he's got some nice magical bracers, a magical mace, and a vial of some mysterious shit.
Perhaps we should identify these before we kill ourselves with curses again.
Possible. Y'all just going to spend. Y'all just going to spend 30 minutes identifying shit.
And by we, I mean me.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess so.
All right, 30 minutes identifying stuff later. The mace is a mace of terror, which I need to find the special equipment tab on this guy, so I can just copy and paste it over. Da, 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 da. Copy and paste. Yeah.
This is the attunement, right?
Yeah, it's a or no, I don't think it's just a mace of terror.
Oh, no attunement.
I don't think so. It didn't say anything about attunement.
Nice.
Mace of Terror might be in the SRD, so if you want to look at that.
Yeah.
And then the bracers are bracers of defense.
Ooh.
From the SRD.
Oh, damn.
Boy, that'd be really good for me.
Of defense.
I think.
Also be good for Sun.
Oh yeah, it'd be good for some. Yeah.
What does it do?
Yeah,
bracers of defense just give you +2 to AC if you're not using a shield or wearing armor.
I think I got something similar to that.
Oh, that's right. If you're not wearing a shield, that's definitely good for Sun.
I got a ring of protection +1, so if it's better, if it beats that,
those you can wear it with your ring.
As long as you have the attunement slots.
If you have attunement slots. If you don't have the attunement slots, then yeah, you'll have to swap it for your ring.
Anything else that I'm wearing that's magical that's actually attuned to me. Everything else is just magical item.
Okay,
yeah, there you go.
This is totally you.
+2 AC. Takes an hour to attune to something though, so y'all might as well short rest since you're identifying shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so the Mace of Terror, bracers of defense, and then the last thing, the vial is full of a nice ambrosia liquid that you identify as how many doses of it? It's the restorative ointment, which is a Healy item.
Yeah, I'll put you to sip potions and stuff.
Well, no, this one's fancy.
This one. Oh, fancy.
Yeah, the crystal vial has 4 doses of restorative ointment, which you can find in the SRD.
Ooh.
I think it's dumb being able to sip potions and just identify them outright, especially when there's things like potions of poison. Sip this.
A little bit of poison. Just a bit of poison, yeah.
Dumb.
You be all right.
And you may not even sip it because, like, I mean, if you're doing the
Yeah,
survival thing,
you're
where
not really
you're,
like
like-
drinking it. I think. Yeah.
you could rub it on like the
But if it's so easy, you just do it for every potion. and shit.
inside of your
That's why
bicep.
that's why they made that rule.
Well, too bad. You had to identify this because I said so. The 4 doses of restorative ointment, which you can look up what that does in the SRD.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, we can.
Yeah, already did.
What they all said.
But
I'll
yeah,
copy
I
and
mean,
paste it. I just
yeah, except it's a small crystal vial instead.
It's, what was the guy's name? Coyton. I don't remember his name. Coyton's
That's not
ointment or
bad.
something like that.
Yeah, y'all just brute force this one. Y'all like jump in the box. Yeah,
Yeah, face first.
Fuck it.
Oh, we do.
Face, take that that disintegration ray.
Yeah, that's right.
All right,
So
so
what was the thing?
Ain't got
that gave
shit.
me
Yeah.
what was you saying, Dennis?
what was the thing that gave me the +2 armor?
They're called bracers of defense, which you should be able to search up. Like go to the little eye thing where you can search up bracers of defense. Or I could just copy and paste it into the chat.
No, it's not possibly.
Yeah, you have to not
I
use
didn't.
a shield. So basically, this was the item for Sun, and that's why I put it in here.
Yeah, we don't have any like straight wizards or sorcerers in here, so
Yeah. Totally.
Everybody had plus crazy AC. I was like, I might as well let him be on the fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
now he's an even 20, right?
Yep.
Yeah, put him at even 20.
Mhm.
Puts him
Hey.
up there with the tanks like you guys.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm down to 20 AC now.
Nice platinum bracers here. All right, so how y'all going to renegotiate this fan?
Did he not until it broke or whatever?
He did
forgot.
not. He got
Oh,
rejected, and he got nicked by it, and a nick was 2d10 damage.
So the restorative ointment, Mace of Terror. Who's holding on to this stuff? I mean, I could hold on to the Mace of Terror, I suppose. No, it was not easy. It's not as easy for me to like swap things out.
Fuck.
Garbage hit die activate. You don't get
There
your
we
Song of Rest now, boys. Now you
Well,
don't
I
get your
know.
inspiring leader or your aids.
Yeah. Exactly.
What are you gonna do without
Lost
aids?
our super support.
That's why the hag targeted him.
What the fuck?
Sucks to suck, Sam.
What about you, Sabby? Would you want to use this mace? I don't know if that's easy for you or not. It's a little bit. I like the mace, but it's a little bit difficult switching things out. I can do it.
And it is a strength weapon.
Oh, it's really just using it for the effect. So it seems like it'd be better on you, especially if you can switch things out, or maybe you, Shackle.
Oh yeah, the charge thing. As long as somebody just has a hand free, they could just be like, "And you'll be afraid." Things in a radius.
Use action to expend. Yeah. So
You don't even have to hit somebody with it?
No,
no.
let me double check and make sure
Alright.
it doesn't require attunement.
Wave of Terror. It's each creature of your choice. Yeah. Oh, it does require attunement.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, Mace of Terror does require attunement. My mistake.
It does require attunement. Anyone have an
Well, I'm
open
not
attunement?
interested.
To see who has open attunement slots. I might.
And y'all don't have to use it. Throw it in the garbage.
Let's see what I
How
have
many
here.
attunement slots do you get?
You get 3 total.
3. I have 4 though.
Yeah, he's special because he's got a thing. He's got the pass.
It's my Obalaka. My spirit power.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
What does it do again?
It's got a big fear wave.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. So
You can have it. I got pipes of pain that do the exact same thing.
fair enough.
You double dip on it. It'd be like
Mhm.
2 fear items. They'll make everything afraid twice.
Yeah, okay, I'll go ahead and take it, because I think I don't really have. I think I have open slots. Say I got the boots. I got the shield. The cloak.
You might want to roll some hit die too while you meditate on it.
I did.
Did you?
Yeah, I'm almost at max.
Oh, I missed it.
I
you
still
did yours.
I still had 15 temp HP too. From
Cool,
before.
cool. Oh, I just missed where you rolled your hit die.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think I have one slot open.
As long as you got it. Everybody's spending an hour down here, so you're all sitting pretty and ready. So Sun's got his AC. You've got a new magic item. Everybody's healed
yeah.
a little bit, and y'all conquered the Tomb of Wongo. I like that. In and out bang.
So what can Wongo do anyway there, son?
I don't know.
Did you get your little card? You see, you should have a little card that tells you his power.
I have no idea where the card is. That's what I'm saying. Like
It should be so wherever your journal is. It should be there.
My journal.
It's on the right side of the screen, wherever your character sheet and stuff is. Yeah, it should be called Wongo's Spirit Handout.
New? Let me check over here. Oh, there it is. Wait, what? No. Oh, there. Okay. Wongo flaw. I act without concern well-being of others.
Well, that's just his personality.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to do that.
Yeah,
You can role play it sometimes, so you can do it if you want to or whatnot. I like how I kind of role play being nervous every once in a while.
Yeah, but it's not something major. Then I don't want you to make a life or death decision with that flaw. But you got brand new shiny
I
power.
already kind of role played that out a little bit already. It's like, what do y'all do? Like, I opened the door. Wait, we weren't ready. Well,
Fair.
Maybe you and Wongo were destined to meet.
Yeah, you got
spirits.
the right person here.
Yeah, you can feel basically the psychic storm of this guy just rumbling around your brain. He says, "Oh, I do like it in here." He's just deranged and crazy.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
like,
Okay.
But
Oh, no,
he's
I
like-
was just going to bring up some pointless shit.
yeah, he's like, and you are going to help me kill the lich.
all right. Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, now where you go?
Does anybody have Find Familiar?
I do.
Apparently, there's a special monkey in this module that you can find familiar if the DM's cool with it.
You've been just
Like
looking
nothing,
up
yeah.
shit left and right?
No, I was just watching a YouTube video about awesome familiars, and
Oh, looking up shit. No, I'm just kidding. But maybe they're talking about the flying monkey.
yeah, it's the flying monkey. Like it has hands, and technically you can give it a wand of magic missile, and like
Yeah, just like every other dumb motherfucker that has a YouTube channel puts out there. Oh, you just give your monkey a machine gun and let it go to town.
Who was
can't
hold
make
on
attack rolls. So, but wand of magic missile doesn't do attack rolls.
Yeah, just like every other dumb rules lawyer.
Who wants to hold on to the restorative ointment?
Kitty, what you doing, kitty?
I mean, I could.
Sure. Go ahead and slap that on your character there. Should be able to pull it right over.
What you doing, buddy? What you doing, buddy?
Yeah.
Can I drag it over my character sheet or something, or do it?
Yeah, you should be able to drag it over.
Oh.
Yeah, you should just be able to drag it over.
Oh, you mean copy pasta the?
No, I mean most items you could just drag over and they'll put them right in.
From the SRD.
From the SRD, yeah.
I'll swoosh right in.
Yeah, that's what I just did with the Mace of Terror. I just pulled it right over.
Kitty guru. My cat's like, allow me to be adorable.
It'll slap in the weight and all that and put it in your inventory. You might still have to go look up to see what it does or whatever, but it'll be there in your inventory.
What were they called again?
Restorative ointment is what it's. I think it was used to be called I think it was Kingdom.
It was like Kigiom's, some weird
Yeah,
name.
Kigom's ointment.
They just cut out all the names.
Cut out the names for probably because they didn't own them or had to pay extra for them or something.
And they were like, fine, it's just restorative one.
Oh yeah, shit. That's neat.
That's
Yes.
that's how you pull over items.
So where do y'all go now, boys?
We're gonna do this fan.
Yeah. Is there some way we can gum it up?
By putting a body in there and having them hold it for 3 turns.
I think I have an idea for the fan.
I think I do too.
Hmm?
I'm gonna attempt to get up here.
You talking about the mummy or the bench or a combination of the two?
Give
So Harrison, as soon as you walk onto this platform, that fan
What I'm
starts
gonna do is
to-
I'm gonna I guess hold up here if I can, so I get like my full turn of movement. I guess.
I mean, any
Unless holding
amount of
up
pressure
here.
like that, and the entire hallway is a pressure plate. You put your foot on it, and that fan spins up.
basically Savvy's like giving him a lift up there. And
Yeah, I was gonna say,
like,
okay, then
on the
can I
edge,
get a
it like
can I
starts
get
the
to
fan
stand
up.
on his shoulder? Oops, stand on
I
his
mean,
shoulder.
if the 2 of you all together aren't 20 feet tall.
That's true.
How far
really-
is a sarcophagus?
It's shattered into nothing.
Oh, that's right. It turned into glass.
I mean, I guess I could jump too from over here. Probably wouldn't be too hard.
But when you jump onto that part of the platform or onto the hallway, is when it starts to activate.
Yeah, that'd be fine though.
I mean, we scrambled out of here before, didn't we? Didn't we have to like use someone and maybe like jump?
If somebody had to get there to hold the fan.
No, I just meant like out of this little pit. Like, did we scrabble out of here somehow before? Like, we had to like use somebody as a lift or something like that, or just ninja run up this thing somehow. Like,
yeah, I assume y'all have the capability to get out of a 20-foot pit, or you starve to death and die.
I mean, maybe not without acrobatics. No, I mean,
Sun can go up walls and shit, and you can put a rope down and stuff.
That's true.
I'm not interested in spending 30 minutes describing how y'all get down out of a 20-foot pit.
Yeah,
I can fly too, so I'm not.
Yeah, so
no, I'd have to use spells.
Yeah, I would sit here and be like pit.
Oh, I can use my little shadow guy, I guess. Since he doesn't have weight, right? Or does he?
Sure.
Fly
We'll go with that. We'll go with that fiction. But you still got to see where you put him, right?
I don't think I have to see to where he goes. Just where I put him.
Okay, so you just spawn him in the beginning of the hallway.
Yeah, and then I'll switch places with him. I guess just
okay, and then switch places. And are you immediately just going for the grab the fan?
Yeah.
Are you waiting for everyone to get into position, or are you just like, hey guys, watch this?
Yeah, I'll just be like, hey y'all, watch this.
Okay, so no one's in position when you do this.
Except we're already in position.
And
you're all in the pit from what I see.
And I guess I'll move.
Well, I mean, we have to be in the pit to get into this thing, don't we?
No, it is at the top. It basically blows you into that pit. Yeah, Sun can get up there no problem, but like Shackles said he was doing this first, so I'm letting him do his thing first.
Switch places.
Oh, so
now I'll take off one of my rings, and then I'll click on it and turn it into an immovable rod. And I'll put it right here in front of the fan blade. Between the spokes of the fan blade.
Okay, so you're getting this ring ready to turn to a removable rod.
Yeah. Stick it in there.
Switch the place. Okay.
And then jump down here.
All right. You hear that thing whir and grind until there's a big pop. Oh. And suddenly the force is gone. Because that is specifically one of the things that you can do to this fan is stop it with an immovable rod.
Mm.
So, I'll just wait for somebody to drop a rope. A rope, if you wouldn't mind, so I don't have to magic my way up there.
I'll pull him up.
Yep.
All right. Yeah.
I'll climb right up.
You are able to get out of this pit fairly easily after that, and you don't have to worry about the pressure plate, and there's a little bit of smoke coming from the fan, and it's free spins, so you can move it out of the way. You can recover your immovable rod. That's pretty clever. I dug it. I thought about being like, well, you teleported up there, then took off your ring, and then this fan blows you back in the pit. But you know
Well, I
how
think
it
it
works
takes a
from
turn,
when.
right? Yeah.
Well, I mean, it starts spinning, and you wouldn't be able to put your rod in there when it starts spinning.
Oh, I see. I was thinking
Yeah.
it'd be slow.
But you knew how it worked from when Sabisha did her thing to it. We had a big discussion about this 2 weeks ago. So I'm giving you all the benefit of the doubt.
This the skeleton over here.
Oh, he's gone because you guys fought a mummy and all that jazz. He's gone.
Yep.
Get a pattern of skeletal feet. I need to put him somewhere. I'm just putting him in the middle. Just know that he's gone because I don't want to lose his token because I will lose it.
Shackles, you don't have a passenger yet.
Not yet.
Let's go ahead and find you one, I suppose.
Where are you going and what paths do you take, boys?
Well, we could just take the stairs around there, I suppose.
All right, so you're just going down and around these stairs?
I think so.
Ba, 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 ba. All right. Fair enough. Down to level 2.
Now we're doing this thing in order.
Should have done it that way the first time.
We cut all the stuff.
So,
Just want to get a level up first. Then we do the hard.
remove everybody's tokens from
Priorities have changed.
And you guys appear in the center where you're coming down the stairs at. Wong. Feel free to place your tokens there.
Oh, we don't see them yet.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Or
forgot.
unless
I
you
just
mean
moved
on
myself to the map. Yay. I'm too powerful for bowed good. Okay, here in the middle, you guys are coming down these stairs. Who's in the front and what's your order and all that jazz?
I was right here.
Cool. I'll start revealing stuff where everybody gets their tokens on the board.
What if it's possible to get 2 passengers? I don't think we've ever tried it before.
The first thing you see on your left here is this big upturned demon's face.
It's a little ominous.
Open, and like its mouth open in a scream, but it's silent. Yeah, the walls and floor of this 15-foot square room are cracked and carved with images of terrified humanoids falling. And set in the middle of the floor is a stone bas-relief of a bearded devil face painted green. Forlorn cries echo from the black void of its gaping maw.
Lovely.
And here, I'm going to reveal this whole thing because there is a shining light coming from this hallway to the east. Well, when y'all get there, I guess I'll reveal it. That's probably what I should do.
I don't know. That devil face is quite a lot.
I feel like there's nothing good that can come from walking down that hallway.
Yeah,
definitely seems more in the bad than the good category, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's an ominous, bright, shining light coming from this hallway, filling this hallway. And Shackles, you feel a presence in that hallway.
Uh-oh.
Like something that's been in your nightmares and in a vision you had 3 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's watching you.
I remember.
Reveal.
Now leery-eyed as I walk past.
Damn it. But yeah, you can feel
the ominous lights
watching.
coming from this way here.
Yeah, there's kind of a little intersection right here, and then I would just do a big reveal, but I have to do a polygon reveal.
What was this, by the way, when I was looking at it from
there's a sign I meant to read too as you come down. Since you're close, I'll read it now.
Sure.
Because each of these little areas has their own little sign. Yeah, engraved in common on a bronze plaque on the east wall of this balcony here, it says, "The ring is a path to another tomb. The second heart loathes. Only a jewel can tame the frog. Bow as the dead god intoned, and into darkness descend." Kind of a raid, kind of like the ominous warnings on the obelisk out front. And I will copy that into the chat.
Yeah, thanks.
And while y'all meditate on that for a minute while I do a polygon reveal of this room. Feel free to RP it up so we don't have 5 minutes of dead air.
I'll put it into the game stuff as well, I guess.
Yeah, it's fine. Do what you want.
The ring.
Just walk in front of the sign and read it.
Yeah, the ring. I'm probably stopping the sign for a second here. The ring.
Just point at the ring. A ring guy.
Yeah, the ring is a path to another tomb. The second heart loathes. Only a jewel can tame the frog. Bow as the dead god intoned. Into darkness descend. Into the darkness descend. This seems familiar. It seems to relate to the corridor we just passed, don't you think? Maybe, I don't know. It was a black maw. Don't know.
As you're passing this big room over here to read that sign, you see it's a big marble checkered floor in here, and there's a big golden sarcophagus. And you have seen this golden sarcophagus, Shackles, in your nightmares and in your vision. The vision the
Gonna rush
vulture
over
showed
there.
you specifically.
Got another sarcophagus in here.
Yeah, and along the back wall here, there's a sign in front of over here in front of the coffin that you can't really read from a distance, but it is casting a light from the back of the sign here upon a mural on this back wall that seems to be of two Eladrins, a male Eladrin wearing a ring and a female Eladrin wielding a sword, longsword.
What's going on here? Kind of peeking over.
The hilt of the sword is made of
Oh.
gears and stuff like that. Oh, and the intersection right here.
Yeah, I'm worried about this intersection before. I want to move and see that, but this is
Yeah.
the intersection making me nervous.
Yeah, let me reveal it. Do.
Oh.
Yep,
Oh,
good reason to be nervous.
Yeah, fair enough.
There's a dead guy. No. You're destroyed. But yeah, at this little four-way intersection, the corridors to the north and south curve upward and out of sight, but with no rails or steps to allow them to be climbed. And there's a corpse laying there of a half-human, half-goat creature in robes, and it sprawls 10 feet to the north. And it grips a staff tipped with a bronze goat head.
Dead goat man on our left, I say. Do we want to check out what's on our left here and right? This is probably the ring. It might lead to another tomb. Or do we want to move beyond this towards the sarcophagus?
I remember opening the chest in the vision, right? Am I thinking of?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you open the chest and...
Yeah, I think Shackles is probably going to...
She tried to take
push past Alowaw.
Sure.
And open this chest.
Oh, I guess we're pushing
Just
past.
kind of pick up speed and just run in there.
And Alowaw, you notice there's another one of these stone blocks that will drop to seal this entrance here.
Right here.
Yes.
Stone block here. We're gonna get sealed in again.
Yeah, Shackles. Let me read this. Since you just kind of burst in, I'll read. Let me get through the flavor text before you do all this garbage.
Yeah.
What's up with the body in the hallway?
Is the goat man?
Well, we were going to take a look at that potentially, but it seems Shackles has an interest in this particular sarcophagus.
Yeah, you get here. This room smells of wine, and on a checkerboard marble floor, a gilded coffin sparkles in a beam of sunlight that's shaped like a sword that's streaming down from the chamber's vaulted 12-foot ceiling with its tip resting on top of the coffin. The sword is made of light. It's not like an actual sword. And that's what's giving off all this light that allows you to see this from so far away. And there are 4 huge stone gargoyle heads, their mouths agape, protruding from the walls. And beneath each head is a stained glass mural depicting a black heart. And the walls in this room appear to tell a story in relief. Now, above the northwest gargoyle head is a mural of Omuans trading with a society of gnomes in Eladrin. Everyone is happy and smiling, and you can see kind of this, like the gears that you have nightmares about are represented here. The natural stone, wooden gears, and vines everywhere. It's like a trading of technologies between these two peoples. And this blends with the mural above the northeastern head, which shows a council of dark gnomes working in secret. Their evil faces are racked with disgust and jealousy as they look to the mural on the left. And the wall on the opposite side of the room shows 2 regal figures fighting against the gnomes as they attempt a hostile takeover. An Eladrin king casting a spell with a magical ring and an Eladrin queen with a magic blade. Both of their faces show determination and confidence among a sea of vile-faced gnomes casting magic. And the mural above the southeastern head shows the defeated gnomes fleeing to a hidden place where they draw horrific sigils in the shape of a dire curse. Those of you trained in Arcana can see the foulest of magic just like on display here. Like just runes of blasphemy and all that. And then the mural above the southwestern head shows the king and queen in a terrible state. She has black ichor dripping from her eyes, and her mouth is open in a scream, and her hand is outstretched to a large stylized ring that's between them. And inside the ring is a depiction of a city of wild nature and magical gears. And on the other side of the ring, so basically that's her, and then the ring is above this head with the depiction of the city. And on this side, you see the king cries out in pain, and his body is shredded in a shower of blood. It's being absorbed in a vortex around the ring. And then finally, as you can see the story come to its conclusion in the mural above the door that you've entered, you see a sorrowful queen stepping into an ornate coffin, darkness pouring from her eyes. She is attended by several automatons, appear like a fusion between Warforged and Dryad. And one of them holds the same magic blade that she's wielding in the mural, and it's poised to stab down over the queen. And over here, there's a little sign that's the head of this coffin that says, raise a glass and raise a glass to the Mother of Shadows and drown your sorrows.
Mother of Shadows.
And there's a light coming from the back of the sign that's lighting this mural like a stage light from this sign that's in a little bronze stand. And since you're all piling in here, you can hear the click-clack of skeletal bones because there is another skeleton man in here. And he is making shadow puppets in the light given off by the sun.
Dramatic.
I mean, they're very inappropriate. The shadow puppets are like dogs and bunnies and shit.
Oh.
He's just sitting there and sitting there like a light and using the light to make shadow puppets with his hands. Man, you absorb all that. And you can just sense this immense evil presence like it's connected to you, Shackles, emanating from this coffin, like it's a fucking... You've heard about the soul of the silver cord of the soul for people that go to the astral plane. You feel like there's a black cord coming from you leading to this coffin. Some kind of thread of fate attached to you.
Does anybody else think that rod the goat guy was carrying might be important?
Well, it sure might have been, but Shackles rushed off. Are you okay, Shackles?
Well, I mean, it's not like we're sealed in here. We can...
Not yet. There's a giant block right there.
Yeah, Shackles looks antsy, just like running around the room looking at the different reliefs and then going back to the coffin. He's just like...
Shackles, do you think you could leave things be for a little bit while we go check out some stuff?
Something's really bothering him.
The answers could be here.
What
rubbing all over the...
What answers are we talking about, Shackles? Do you know something about all this? Or?
He seems kind of confused, but also just really intrigued. Like something he doesn't even really understand himself.
Yeah, as you're looking at these murals, you see like they've been stolen from some other place and placed over the walls of the tomb itself. Like these murals depicted a story in some other tomb and were taken from there and placed here. Just like this coffin, which as you get close, you can see it's a very beautiful depiction of a sleeping Eladrin maiden with her hands crossed over her chest. And you can hear the ticking of gears from within.
All right, let's just table all this for a second and go check out some other thing.
Go check out the
I'm
ring.
gonna open the coffin. Or I'm gonna attempt to open the coffin. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, dear God, here we go.
Oh, you're going to attempt to... The coffin seems to be sealed by something.
Yeah,
like just tugging at it.
But he's got to check now.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, something Something's definitely up with you, Shackles. Perhaps we should go back to the ring and check that out at least. Are you okay with that?
Yeah. What did the sign say again? What's up
The
about
front of the sign says, let me double make sure. Yeah, raise a toast to the Mother of Shadows and drown your sorrows.
All right.
And the back of the
Yeah.
sign from this angle appears to just give off a big light that rivals the light given off by the big central sword. And the skeleton's making shadow puppets on the big mural on the back depicting the king and queen.
For some reason, I have a feeling this room is going to be flooded with wine.
He'll agree to check out the ring with y'all, but he's gonna tell his little shadow guy to stand here. He's like, Fatima, stay watch.
We'll be
Fatima
back.
watches the shadow puppetry.
We'll be back, skeleton.
He waves.
He'll probably stay in the
Doing-
back, like he's always
He's-
got his back turned, looking at stuff, checking out that ring.
Mhm.
Yes. Yeah, and this skeleton has a different number. Like the one on the previous floor had a triangle. I think this one's head is a square. Oh, yeah, leaving everything unmolested.
For now.
Al? Well, I mean, what was there to molest in there that he didn't try to molest?
Nothing
Skeleton?
awful.
What were the heads about? The gargoyle heads?
They're gargoyle heads with open mouths, and beneath the gargoyle heads on the wall, there are stained glass murals that depict with like a stained glass black heart.
Stained glass black heart. Oh, interesting. Well, maybe we play with that later. We're gonna go over here, I think,
Okay.
and I'll carefully checking the ground here and take a step over here.
Oh yeah, the walls curve up and out of sight.
The walls of the floor. What exactly
All
is
of it.
curving? All of it. Take another step.
Even the ceiling. You get you like as you walk forward, you like have the instinct to like lean forward because you're
Mhm.
getting close to the edge of the wall
But-
here.
But I don't need
And
to.
even the way that body is laying, like it's laying in such a weird
Mhm.
way, like it's magnetized to the floor, and you find
Yeah.
yourself the same way. Gravity shifts to accommodate you.
Yeah. Looks like we can go this way, guys. It,
Yeah,
did-
head
it
back.
is- it is a ring, like I thought, and one that we can walk. I'll kneel down, check this guy. What he's got?
And he has that staff. I think it's a spell book. Let me double check.
What's the staff look like?
Yeah, it's a corpse of, and then you recognize him from your dossier. I haven't given you much of a dossier on the Company of the Yellow Banner, but this is one.
Oh, okay.
Devlin Bashir, Kalashite wizard from the Company of the Yellow Banner.
Oh, okay.
His body has been left here for some reason. Maybe he out-survived his companions for a while. Yeah, but you can obviously tell he's been killed by tomb dwarves because he has old rivet wounds on him, axe wounds, and ink-stained robes.
He's the Kalashite wizard. Cursed to look like a goat.
And he has a journal handout, which I didn't know, so I'm gonna have to find that. Rousseau to players.
Fancy.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll just read it for our one viewer, even though he knows all this stuff. And to those who find this, know that I, Devlin Bashir, am the last surviving member of the Company of the Yellow Banner. The warlord Rosanisi stripped us of our weapons and threw us in here on orders of his master, Aserak, which I've changed from Aserak. I can only imagine our souls are to be fed to his phylactery. Alas, it seems he is won. Our company was separated after the incident with the four-armed gargoyle. The Tomb Guardians tore Seward to pieces, and with him we lost the Starfallen. Our quest was a failure. Even if we'd found the eye, the elf princess was gone. My friends wouldn't have lasted long without their weapons, especially with a doppelganger in our midst, as Sif suspected. Of course, I kept my staff. I'm sure Brixton would have seen some humor in that. Gentle reader, let a dying man offer you one piece of advice. Serac is a trickster, who desires nothing but your soul. His riddles may help you, but in the end, his final secret always leads to your doom. Tamora, save us all. Yeah, and it briefly mentions other members, Lord Brixton, and you guys already have the LCA on this. And yeah, he's got an ink pot on him, which, like, when you pull it out of his robe, it's open, and it seems to like drain endlessly until you put the cap back on it. And then there is a spell book with a couple of spells, but none of you are wizards, so that doesn't matter. And 2 scrolls of comprehend language and 1 scroll of knock.
Okay, that's nice.
Ooh, the knock will be handy.
And take one of the scrolls of comprehend language as well. I'll take the other one.
So Chondathan.
I don't know. Some kind of race. Some kind of sub race of humans.
Yeah, subhuman.
Yeah, it's like Kalashites.
Wow.
Not subhuman.
Subhuman.
That's messed
I don't know
up.
whether, like, I know, like it's like different nationalities.
Yeah, like different race.
Yeah, like Kalashite humans are like from the desert and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's a different race basically.
I don't know where Chondathans are because I don't have the Sword Coast Adventure Guide.
Ooh, I do.
Please spend 40 minutes looking it up for me. Yeah, but that's all the stuff you find on him. His goat staff doesn't seem to be very remarkable.
Damn, no
You're down that hallway again.
Do it.
You're down the hallway back into that room again.
The ghost staff doesn't seem
Longingly.
remarkable.
I mean, just looking at it.
I mean,
Arcana?
yeah. He mentions the staff.
Nice identify.
Nice identify.
We got 10 minutes?
I mean, I'm just going to let y'all know y'all have come to realize that you have pretty much cleared out all the wandering threats in the tomb. The only things you have to deal with are like the self-contained things in the rooms.
That was the plan.
Yep. Yeah, just through
Apparently.
sheer brute force of 10 months of effort here.
Sticking our faces in everything.
Like when you first got here, you'd hear the crawling of claws and the stomping of tomb guardians and the muttering of tomb dwarves, but the tomb is silent as a tomb now. Save for the occasional skeletal feet.
Well, I mean, I guess I'll
Hags.
pick up this. Yeah,
And hags.
hags. I'll pick up the staff and pass it to Sabby in case she wants to mess with it.
You gonna identify it there, boss?
And then I'll start after that, and we take the other stuff as well, I guess, and then start walking. I'll keep walking after that.
Can you like move it? Like sit down and
How don't you turn into a robot? What'd you say?
can he like move around and identify, or does he have to stay in one spot?
He's got to touch a thing, and I don't know if it stops you from moving.
Yeah, I think you can kind of like wander around or
pace.
whatever. But it's like 10 minutes, so...
You can't really do much adventuring, I don't think.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean,
It's
he
like-
could like go with us up this hallway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't have like passive perception. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or I'd get
basically,
like a -5 or something.
Each action that round would be identifying that thing.
Right.
So
We'll just settle on that because the looking up ritual spells was very inconclusive. It didn't say anything about walking around and identifying things. So that's the rule, and we're going with.
go ahead and walk on up this ring.
All right, as you walk to about the equivalent of what you would think would be 25 or 30 feet, like you're basically standing parallel to everybody, and you can hardly see them anymore because they're around the bottom side of the ring.
Yep.
Except for Sabby, who's coming up behind you.
All right. Let's move it on, adventurers. And I'll keep walking.
All right. And you just keep on walking and walking until you've walked, you think, about what you would call 50 or so feet. By Sabby's estimation, with your big brain intelligence, geometric mind, you think you've walked halfway around the circle. And then before you see the very air like starts to get the colors. It starts to get muted to a more bluer tone as you walk further and further around this circle.
Interesting.
And then by the time you've reached that halfway point there, everything is like really murky and blue, almost like you're looking at things underwater, but not really underwater. And even looking at your skin and armor have taken on like a bluish tone. Someone put a blue gel over the stage lights here for you.
Things are getting a bit blue. How's everyone feeling? Blue?
I say blue, but I mean it's like a gray blue. It's weird.
Yeah, I'm sad myself.
Mm.
Who's
Well-
blue?
Can't let a little something like that keep us down, can we? I'll keep moving.
You continue walking, and like everything gets murky. You start your vision distance lowers to about 30 feet, and you keep on walking, and you find yourself back at this same intersection, except there's no corpse of Devlin here. Give me 1 second.
Right here. Oh,
Yeah, you don't have to move yourself. And I'm going to reveal this area. Boom.
Blue.
Blue. Like I say, your vision's limited to about 30 feet here.
well, I think we may have found the other tomb.
Now you say that, and even your voice sounds muted and distant and echoey,
Hmm.
like you're in some ephemeral place.
What about us? How does he sound to us? The
Yeah,
same?
anybody following behind him, you guys all are feeling the same. It just gets progressively more murky as you go through until it was a gradual transition. It's not like instantaneous pop, everything's fucked. It's
Mhm.
you went halfway around the circle, and now everything is just a little bit duller and grayer, even more silent somehow.
Hmm.
Where would you like to go, friend?
Yeah, I'll take a right, I suppose.
All right.
And I'll go that way.
As you get up here, you see a big empty space where this stone block would be, but the stone block is not there. I'll reveal about 30 feet of this room here. Oh no, don't lag out on me.
Maybe we should head back.
Hmm.
Yeah, you see this place right here.
Whoa.
It's like a
It's
partially
ladder.
complete version of the marble floor of this room. There's like all kinds of little scaffolding put around, and you can see scattered tools that have been abandoned and the footprints of many tomb dwarves. And down below these marble plates, infinite blackness, as if a bottomless pit.
Oh, that's unsettling.
Then, Sabby, you remember seeing something from like when you guys were ransacking the fucking Tomb Dwarves workshop, talking about that the second tomb is suffering some kind of ethereal glitch ever since they brought that golden coffin.
Make my way back. Go over this way.
Watch out for a golden coffin.
That's in the other. That's in the room on the prime material. I don't know.
And it also mentioned the shadow light.
Oh.
For the shadow like.
No, the shadow light.
Oh, the shadow light. Ah, yeah.
Yeah, the vials you have. When you come out here, you see that there's just it's more infinite blackness below, and off the end of here, it just ends.
What
There's
about
no way to get up or down, except for
uh,
these stairs. These stairs lead up, but you can't really see farther than that because of your murky distance.
does it look like the sign says the same thing?
Because the text is backwards. And as you get here, where you saw this tomb before, let me reveal the barrier. For fuck's sake, it keeps doing the hide. Yeah, you can't see back. That room is in murk, but there is a little like wooden sawhorse right here, and then it has a sign in common that says, "Mr. Withers, step no further unless you have the shadow light." You'll be warned, shadows have taken roost here.
Didn't we have shadow light? Thought we had some of that stuff, or some sort
Yeah,
of
you have vials of it.
vials of shadow light. Yeah.
And Sabby knows how it works. You what you call it?
Oh yeah, we found it in the lab with right.
Yeah, it's like a perfume. You just open it and it emanates the effect of the shadow light from you as it glows.
Okay.
What happens if I try and touch this sign? Does it seem like a normal sign?
Yeah, it's just mute. You can like
Right.
your senses are a little deadened here as well.
Oh, we're all like kind of numb.
Yeah, like sounds don't penetrate right. You can't see as far. Yeah, it almost has who's trained in Arcana.
I am.
All right, it's kind of like qualities of the ethereal plane almost, like halfway there. But it's not like you can float up and down anywhere.
Oh, check up the stairs.
All right, let me reveal some more shit.
Wait, can I rip off this sign?
No.
No. Okay.
And it just goes off, and then like you can see that this place appears unfinished. Like everywhere you look there, like it's just smooth. There's nowhere else to go. It's just a big empty nothingness.
Well, should we? I mean, I suppose not all of us have to go into the shadow area, right? We just have to spritz a little shadow light on us and go over there, right? Or do we spritz it at them? I don't remember.
Oh, shadow light, you hold like a perfume bottle, and it like emanates from the bottle when you open it.
Okay. So, maybe only one of us has to go? Or I don't know if it protects all of us.
It's a radius. Anybody that stands in it,
Radius. Okay.
it'll be a radius of like 15 feet.
All right. I guess we can all go then. Look at the shadow light ready here.
Yeah, you open and you know it only lasts like a very short amount of time.
I don't think I have any on me. Whoever has it on them.
Hi guys,
not me.
I think Sabby had the vials.
Sabby had it. Okay. All right. Cool. So Sabby pops one.
Yeah, and I guess I'll stay in the middle of us.
Yeah. Stay close.
So stay in the middle, and you basically keep Aron on. I don't know where Sun went. If he just decided to stay behind.
I'm right here. Actually, I was getting ready to go for a cigarette. I was getting ready to type it out.
Gotcha.
I was like, y'all got perfect timing. Ask me a question. I'm going with the group, but I'm gonna go have me a cigarette while I wait.
Sure.
But yeah, as you get, I mean, before you even make it more than halfway down this hallway, like shadows become vomiting out of this thing's mouth, and they kind of are at an impasse trying to get past your shadow light. But the more they impact with your shadow light, the smaller the radius gets.
Should get out of here quickly.
There's you have enough time to make one. This happened at the what you call it, middle of the hallway.
Middle hallway. So we're
So
back
everybody
lower.
move back one. And you have enough time to make one move action.
Yeah. Are we just moving back 30 feet? Is that what we're doing? I mean, I don't know. We kind of try to keep them trapped in here. I don't know.
I mean, it's one of those things like it's like a flood, a waterfall of shadows coming out of this thing's mouth and impacting on you and pooling in front of the shadow light as if it's repelled. But the shadow light starts to weaken the more.
Yeah, so we just got to get out of here.
Yeah, so you guys have enough to make one move action. So can you all get out of the way in one move action?
It's also we don't trip over each other.
Cool. Yeah, everybody just feel free to move one move action. Yeah.
So we can move in order. Yeah.
Yeah.
At least.
You're just all moving at the same time. This isn't like a initiative thing. All right, you literally just barely make it through, and the shadows come pouring out. Just this big vomiting wave of shadows. Sometimes you see hands reaching up out of it and faceless head-like protrusions, and they just the aimlessly grasp at you, but you're out of the way. And they just tumble off into the darkness. And as soon as they leave the balcony, you can't see because they blend perfectly with that bottomless darkness down there.
Well, that's something.
Yeah,
that was...
The stream ends after a minute.
Do we want to go back in there?
I mean, it might just puke at us again, but we could try.
Yeah, let's see what's... All right.
I was going to say, that costs 1 vial of shadow light. It's flickering out, and it'll...
So we should probably...
And then we had 4, right?
So let's light up another bottle of shadow light and give it another try.
All right.
See if it pukes at us again.
Yeah, you surge forward, and it doesn't seem to have... Like, nothing bubbles out of the mouth this time.
Lucky us. Now I kind of wish that we'd check this thing out on the other side. Because
As
maybe
you get close, it's just looking up. It's a big open mouth, like about a 2-foot diameter mouth there, where the shadows issued forth from.
Maybe we should get on the other side of it, just in case.
I don't know what to do here. I kind of wish we had seen this on the other side.
How big is the mouth?
Like a 2-foot diameter. It's enough for somebody to wriggle into.
Does it look anything like the one at the start of the dungeon? Like there's that one that had the pitch black mouth open?
Those are more like artistically licensed. This is like the hyper real version of that.
Okay.
And no like investigation or like, I mean, I like scouring this thing because I don't think we have much time. Like
looking for what?
Like, I don't know, mechanisms and words, pictograms.
Sure, make an investigation check. You're fairly certain there's like nothing on this statue to indicate. It's got like the same carvings are in this wall where it's just like people falling
into the darkness.
They're mirrored. Yeah, they're mirrored from the other ones on in the other tomb.
But there's no
inscriptions or anything like that.
Only the inscription on the sign, but I don't know if I trust that. Into the darkness descend.
Yes, Abby, you do a thorough investigation. You're pretty sure there's no markings on this thing that'll help you.
Is the mouth as dark inside or no?
Yeah, it's the same. Like, I mean, it's been emptied of the shadows, but like you can see the mouth and down into the throat and stuff. But like, if you poke, you're like poking your head down in there. Yeah. Looking down to the bottom, all you can see is more infinite blackness. Make me a perception check. Yeah, this blackness, you think, instead of being way down in a pit like the other blacknesses you've seen out there, the other dark drops, this looks like if you went down about 10 feet, you can see like bubbling shadow. More of that shadow flood with the humanoid entities in it.
Mesmerizing, isn't it?
Yeah.
I guess it'd be 15 feet down, counting the statue, like 5 feet of the statue, and then 10 feet down into its quote-unquote throat. And then there's just bubbling shadow as if it's attached to. It's like the top of a jar of shadow. Shadow goop.
This is lovely.
Not nearly as exciting as I thought it was going to be. Damn. All right. Well, I guess
Uh,
move along.
I
I don't want to
suppose.
climb inside, but I feel like that's a bad idea.
It might be.
Be swimming with the shadows.
I wouldn't trust it.
Yeah.
I did say into the darkness to descend, but I'm not in a hurry to go jump in there.
There's lots of darkness around here too.
That's fair.
Maybe we'll just table this for now, or do we just gung ho this shit?
We can go. We could always look at it on the
Gung
other
ho it. I
side.
hear you. All right.
Go for it.
Oh yeah.
All right. I'm gonna come here. I'm gonna try walking back in the. I'm gonna try continuing along in the same direction.
All right.
I only have one shadow resistance potion.
All right. So as you walk, the colors start to become less grayed out and less muted, and your vision range increases. And as you get about what you would assume on the opposite side of the circle, things seem back to quote unquote normal in the Tomb of Annihilation.
Mm-hmm. As normal as they get. Well, do you want to go back and check that head out? Since we
I was about to say, you want
Did
to
we
go
come
check
out
that?
from this way?
we came back
Or-
in this way basically, so you guys would be.
Yeah, y'all just kept walking in the same direction, so you would come
Uh,
down from the opposite side.
You go
I just
check
figured there
the.
wasn't like some weird.
Yeah, check the other face. Yeah.
You check the other head over here.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing.
Mm-hmm. I'm curious enough. Well, I'm shields up here, like I'm be pelched shadow at.
All right, as you get near, you can hear that like the sound of the whispering and stuff intensifies, and
I
the
got a bottle ready.
Yeah,
cries
those
and
vials.
echoes and screaming from this pure darkness in its mouth.
Lovely.
Mm,
This is
I guess
real.
I'll.
This is just a real dark, disturbing thing here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Except when you look in this devil's mouth, it is pure darkness from the top.
Oh, pure darkness. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think. I don't consider myself particularly scared of anything, but I usually up for a good dare. But at this point, I don't think I'm ready to just jump in this thing's mouth.
Mm-mm.
We tried light
Like
something
some
up.
ganja bar shit.
I'll light up a piece of a pebble or something and drop it in there and see if I can see anything.
You light a pebble as soon as it crosses the threshold of darkness, gone.
Yep. No, I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
But your perception, you do hear it clink below.
Ooh. How long?
Yeah.
I guesstimate the distance.
Make an
Good eye?
intelligence check. You don't hear it. Only he hears it. Dropping a pebble falls.
Yeah, intelligence. Here we go. Straight intelligence.
Oh,
All right.
22.
I was gonna say, you think it probably just falls to the bottom of another room because it's got about that 12-foot height plus the height of the monster mouth here.
So it's probably just another small room here, just 12, 15 feet or something.
Yeah, about the size of the normal tomb rooms. They're usually 12-foot tall. So it's
Yeah,
like this,
yeah.
the neck through the floor. Yeah, these floors are usually about 10 foot thick and then 12 foot down.
well, you just dropped a pebble of light down there, so if there is an element of surprise, it's
Well,
no.
Yeah, the light disappeared when it crossed the darkness threshold in the thing's mouth.
For all we know, that room down there is completely pitch dark.
Hmm.
Can you lower a mage hand down in there, or do you have to see the mage hand?
I could put a mage hand down there, but I can't really feel through a mage hand. I don't
Well,
think.
just see if you
This
can
would be
bring the mage hand
difficult
back
to
up.
direct.
Okay.
I mean, I'll cast a mage hand and send it down there, and then try to pull it back up.
Okay, you just like
Yeah.
elevator it
Just take-
down and then up.
Just seeing if it doesn't dispel or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it comes back up.
Okay. The mage hand seems functional still. I kind of high five it.
Your hand melts into acid.
Looks safe enough to me.
Up top, down low. Behind the back. Too
I
slow.
mean, can you see? Do you have the devil's sight?
The mage can't come back. I mean,
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about going.
yeah,
Looks
I
good
can't
to
actually
me.
see it, but yeah.
Go down in there.
It did say descend into the darkness. I feel better about this mouth than the last one, I suppose.
That is, yeah, that is a true statement.
Are we drawing straws?
I mean, I'll go first if we're going.
My hero.
Sounds like a volunteer.
All right, shuffle my ass in there.
All right, when you get into the relatively small mouth, like this one widens into like a 5 foot by 5 foot like tunnel.
Oh,
So it's very wide.
so she like starts to shimmy herself in there, and it gets bigger. And she's like, "Oh, okay."
You're like, wait a minute.
All right, well that was
Yeah, but
odd,
it's
but
basically a 10-foot well kind of deal. Or not 10-foot well, 5 foot by 5 foot well.
then you were
Unless
saying it
you-
was
unless your hands can stick to wells.
Well, it should like hang off its teeth right now.
Yeah, kind of. You like dip in there and you're leaning in there, and then you reach out for the walls, and they're way far out. Big wingspan.
Oh, okay. Could I like go sideways and have like my feet on both sides of the well? Not a split, but like more like a
Yeah, like 1 foot in front, 1 foot in back, shimmying
Yeah.
down kind of deal.
right.
I'll give you an athletics check for that.
All right. And then
We'll call that DC 15 to just kind of hover yourself in there.
I'll warn everybody that like yeah, it widens out once you get in here.
Let us know if it's safe down there, though. Once you get there.
Yeah, so you're in the first little segment. Are you going to descend any further? We'll say with that athletics check, you'll be able to descend up to your normal climb speed would be half your speed.
Yeah,
On
I'll
the
take
top of it, end of the rope down to him.
Okay, so you got a rope and you're giving her a rope, and then you realize when you get down about 10 feet is when like you can feel the room widen even more. Like basically you feel your heel on one foot and the toe on the other foot. You reach the edge of this thing when you go 10 foot down into it.
Okay.
So it either opens up wider or just drops into nothingness. You have no idea because you can't see anything.
Well, we heard there was the pebble.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Y'all got the. So yeah, you know the room is going to be, 12 feet below you. But you still can't see anything.
Huh. All right. I guess I'll just like sit here and kind of like breathe and listen. See if I can.
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
You okay in there?
Yeah.
Sabida?
You ain't missed much. Somebody shimmied into this thing's mouth. It widened into a 5 foot by 5 foot, like a 5 foot by 5 foot diameter cylinder, and then she shimmied down 10 feet and reached the bottom of it, but she's still in darkness.
It's okay.
Yeah. So far,
What's down
I was
there?
I was just seeing if I could hear anything. So.
I mean, I'll just save you the
Is
perception.
that a nice
check. You
way
don't
of
hear
saying?
anything.
Is that a nice way of saying shut up?
No. I just determined that nothing was really going on. So.
I mean, even his passive 20 up there, you don't hear nothing.
Do you see the pebble, or can you feel around for it?
No, I don't see anything. And then
By
about
y'all's good recollection, that pebble is still 12 feet below you.
yeah, and then about 10 feet in, it widens again, and I'm not going to be able to shimmy anymore. So I guess
Yeah.
it's rope from here on out.
Yeah, just so I'm being super clear, because you guys get pretty good intelligence checks and good. You got good passive investigation, good passive. You're basically you're down at the bottom of a 10-foot deep cylindrical shaft that you think enters the ceiling of another room that's 12 foot tall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess you.
Yeah, I'll hold on to that end of the rope.
Okay,
So you're
rope
holding the
secure.
rope, and you have the rope.
Rope secure.
I'm
Who's
down
holding
with
it?
What's that?
So I'll
Wait.
climb down with you.
Oh no, I'm about to use the rope. That's why I'm asking if it's secure.
We're holding it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
We're strong boys.
We can wrap it around this horn over here if you want. Why don't we tie the rope off to this horn over here?
All right. And then I guess I rappel the rest of the way down.
Give me one moment while I switch you to the next floor. Da, 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 da. I don't know if anything's revealed on this floor yet.
Lots
Remember
of
this.
stuff is revealed here.
Mhm.
Yeah. Reveal
Alright.
area. Yeah, but none of that's where you're dropping into, so don't worry
No.
about it.
Yeah, I can.
Hey, those guys.
I'm seeing something over here, and
Yeah, no, you need to go to the
That's
right.
Yeah, this is
A boat.
Yeah, and I'll read the description of this room here.
Oh, it's
Ignore
not
those
dark?
blocks. Those blocks are just it's not dark here. When you descend out of the darkness, you see that the rope is just hanging in darkness above you.
Oh,
Yeah, the
okay.
whole time you heard, I forgot I didn't play it up, but you were like hearing screaming and shit
Oh,
the
yeah.
whole time in that
Yeah,
big dark. That's probably why you
Yeah.
didn't hear it. All you heard was screaming.
yeah.
I just completely forgot about that, so fuck it. But since y'all were bound and determined to go down there anyway. Yeah, as you're suspended in the air here, the first things you see when your eyes come out of the darkness is 4 torches illuminating stone sphinxes crouched in the corner of this 15-foot high room. Oh, my mistake, is 15 foot high. The torches cast flickering light across the hieroglyphs carved into the floor. And at the center of the room, a gold-inlaid funeral barge stands atop a 3-foot stone dais. And resting on the deck of the barge is a small golden sarcophagus decorated with horned rabbits. And a dark shaft opens in the ceiling directly above the barge. Is where you're coming from. And while to the south, you can barely see like a corridor visible through a set of fangs carved into the wall. So that's like the backside of a face of something. Oh yeah, and you can see this since you're coming in here. Let me delete all these blocks. You can see the skeleton of a dwarf sprawled on the floor east of the barge, clad in a tattered yellow turban and dusty chainmail and clutching a bronze shield. And you recognize this as whatever that dwarf's name from the Company of the Yellow Banner. Yeah, let me delete these. Because these were, if you see this room from another angle, then you wouldn't be able to see. Yeah, skeletal dwarf.
Bravis Boulderborn.
But yeah, and then the floor is like, you can see that there are pressure plates, all with different hieroglyphs on them. And I can reveal that in a handout if you'd like to do anything about it.
Oh. And like I'm descending onto these pressure plates?
Yeah, you're suspended above all this. Show the players. This is the hieroglyphic floor handout.
Oh.
Yeah, with your artificer's eye, you see that this is all, they're all pressure plates.
Oh.
But we're coming in like dead center, right?
Yep, pretty much dead center.
So we don't.
Wait a minute. Are we coming
don't-
in on this thing?
Let's see. Yeah, you're coming in on basically the right side of that boat, I do believe.
on the right side?
Yep. I'm just going to eyeball it, so I'll switch back and forth between 50 maps. I say as I switch back to the other map to make sure I'm right.
What do we have down there, Sabi?
20, 30, no, it's 40 foot
Yeah.
back.
Can you even hear us
See-
from
See anything?
the darkness?
Y'all are
I'll say,
talking over screaming coming from this devil's throat, so it's hard a little bit.
Oh, so I'm not really hearing them?
I mean, y'all can hear each other fine. It's just,
Oh, okay.
you're just going to talk over it loudly. 10, 20, 30, 40. Yeah, exactly that square that I revealed.
Are the
This
demons
one?
down there? Do you see them?
This
What do
is
you
where
see?
you're descending upon is this boat.
Okay.
Do you see anything?
There is a bunch of pressure plates with hieroglyphs on them. And a boat that can accommodate 3 of us.
And there's a big stone door to the east.
A
And
boat that can accommodate 3 of us. Are we sailing? What's going on here?
I have no idea. Like I said, there's a floor that looks like pressure plates with different pictograms on them.
Well, this seems like a whole thing. Do we want to handle this now, or?
I would say, yeah, I think we should finish the floor where we were on first.
I mean, this could be a good way to enter a place that has pressure plates everywhere. But I know that Shackles was rather interested in that other room.
Oh, wait, this stone door might not be in the way. You can see basically the top of a stone block and away to the east here, I think.
Yeah, getting drowned in wine sounds a lot more entertaining than this.
Could use a boat.
All right, let's go drown in wine.
No, so you're just lifting back up out of here?
Yeah.
Dup, 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 dup.
Get our rope back and head back over.
All right. Nyong.
No.
Yeah, Fatima reports that nothing happened except a very amusing puppet show.
Told you we'd be backbones. Everyone always comes back for a good show, don't they?
He gives you a thumbs up. He makes more poorly rendered animals. It's like, according to your, what you call it? Your interpretation, this play is called Two Bunnies and Only Two Bunnies because he's just making 2 bunnies with both hands.
Yeah, I'll just take a moment to watch the show and take that same moment to give myself some tea. I'll be right back.
All right.
Boo-doo-boo-boo.
There you
So-
get tea.
Shackles, what's the play?
Oh, I guess we're gonna watch this shadow puppet thing
Okay.
because I too can make shadow puppets.
Yes. Oh, God. As you come around the side, like the skeleton's sitting really close to the sign, and you see that like there's lines of light on his little bony arms. Like it's really diffused on the back wall, but it seems to be coming from something specific on the back of the sign.
So the light's coming from the back of the sign.
Yes.
So I'll ask if Sabby could investigate this. Check this out.
All right, is it this thing right here?
Yep. That little signpost at the thing.
All right. Give it a looky-loo. What's it written in? Like, is it a language?
It's just written in common, and it seems to be
Oh,
4
okay.
words. Yeah, as you get together, your passive investigation. You see the sign is divided into 4 boards, and on the backs of these 4 boards are 4 words written, and I will read them for you real quick. Let me see what they say, because I forgot. So it's been a minute. Damn you. Giant wall of text. Oh yeah, there it is. Basically, it's the first board says wonder. The second board says, the second board says blasphemy. The third board says loathing, and the last board says pain. And as you read the last word, there's a flash from the bronze stand that these boards are holding in, and a spell emanates from it onto the coffin. And suddenly the magic dissipates from the coffin, and then the bronze stand explodes.
What?
Fortunately, it doesn't do anything to you, but it casts these boards asunder all throughout the different room. And the sword of light disappears above this coffin. And the coffin lid opens.
All we had to do was say the words.
No, just the very act of reading them triggered a glyph of
okay.
warding. You're realizing this as it happens. Triggered a glyph of
Really?
warding that casts dispel magic on the coffin and the light effect. And also triggered the bronze stand to explode and cast these boards all across the room. Da, 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 da.
That's crazy. The glyph of warding can tell that you've read the sentence.
Yeah, it's like explosive runes. It's very advanced glyph of warding.
Look
Crazy.
inside.
Oh, it's going to look at you.
But yes. Yeah, the lid of it opens, and then the body inside the coffin is gaunt and pale, with long stringy hair, nothing like the regal figure in the murals. It's this same monstrosity you've seen periodically from night to night, and in your visions granted to you by the vulture of Umbala. And as it leans up, it sits up on the coffin. There's a gaping black hole where its heart would be, and it's got a bronze handle sticking out of it. And you hear that sickening squelch as it rises to a seat, the wretched thing, and leaving strands of black ichor on the hilt stuck to the bottom of the coffin, which is all. She's like laying on a bed of gears. Long story short, they read the back of the sign had 4 words on it, and they read those words, and it triggered the glyph of warding that casts dispel magic on the coffin and the light.
Not even out loud.
Nope.
No.
Mind
Not out
you.
Oh, really? You just read them in your mind?
Just read
Yeah.
them.
I just read them. And the shit was like, eat dicks. I was like, what?
What did the word say?
I'll reread them. One was wonder, blasphemy, loathing, and pain.
And pain, yeah.
Mm.
Yes. And yeah, and basically this big, nasty, white, Eladrin, long, stringy-haired, nasty thing pops up out of the coffin.
Like, what'd you do?
Yeah. She opens her empty black eyes, and
Looked at the sign.
jaw falls open, and a purple, veiny pseudopod disgorges from her mouth, tipped with jagged teeth of its own. And I'd like everybody to roll some initiative.
And devours shekels.
Jesus.
Oh, let me reveal these boards. These boards are still glowing as they were scattered about when the bronze stand they were in exploded.
Rolled some boo-ass initiative right there.
Is it just like a fiery explosion or like a force explosion?
It's like a thunderous explosion a little bit. Just cast the jagged pieces of board around.
Initiative.
And you see, this is the very visage. This is the thing from your nightmares. This is the thing that has hold upon you and your sister. And by extension, maybe the rest of your family. And she rolls terrible initiative.
Knew she was coming.
Shadow Mother.
See, we got everybody on the board. 2, 3, 4. All right.
Is that door come down or no?
Do what? Oh yeah, I also forgot because I was too focused on the thing. This stone starts to descend. You have enough time to make one move action while it descends and while she rises. Basically, we'll go in initiative. At the end of this round, that stone will be down. And also, all the mouths of these statues open, and the room starts to flood with wine.
Called it.
Yep.
That's how I use my move action.
Indeed.
So I called it.
Rafael, there's a lot of shit going on.
Yep. But mostly we're gonna have to deal with her.
You're
So I'm gonna start doing that.
And she's very ephemeral, and you guys can see that she is an incorporeal creature. And also, it's completely dark in this room, except for the light generated by these fragments of wood on the ground.
And are there exactly 4 fragments of wood?
There are 4 fragments. Well,
These are where are the fragments? These things here?
yes.
And they're generating light?
Yes.
Interesting.
Dim light, but light.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Was it lit up in here before? And it went
Yeah, there
dark?
was a giant sword made of light,
Right.
descending from the ceiling, and its tip was resting on the coffin, but the Dispel magic got rid of that, and by extension,
Got it.
the abjuration holding the coffin closed.
Right.
There's 4 boards, and there's also 4 mouths.
Yeah.
Yep. Or 4 mouths and 4 stained glass things underneath them somehow as well.
Yeah, there are stained glass murals that depict a black
Oh,
heart.
that depict a black. Yeah.
Art?
Oh, we got a vampire stab this.
Yeah, stake them.
Stake
them.
them.
Stake them hearts.
Well, it makes sense, but I'm gonna whip her just for good measure.
She's incorporeal.
That's a good point. I mean, sometimes you can whip incorporeal things. I'll give it a try.
Yeah, I mean, magic weapons tend to work on incorporeal creatures.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and give that a whirl. Here's a Whipperino just to see.
18, it's a pretty solid whip. And it is enough.
And I would like to.
So what's that, 22 damage?
I would like to go ahead and try missing attacking this hoe. See if it all works.
She's immune to fear.
Figure that might not work, but worth a shot.
3 extra damage, though.
Yep.
-4.
And assuming I can sneak attack her or whatever.
Yeah,
and
you got allies next to her.
Another attack here.
Miss.
I will Hunter's marker as well. Should have done that first, but that's fine.
You got it now, though. And at the end of your turn, before Sun goes, she gets to take a legendary action. And even though you whip her, like basically where you lash and where you'd expect to see blood, like her skin rips away and it's just more shadows beneath. Her spectral skin rips away. But she is obsessed with shackles. Shackles, she is going to try to make an unarmed strike against you.
She didn't even look at me.
15 hit.
Missed.
Yes. And now it is Sun's turn.
Is this the demon in front of me?
Yep. The coffin itself rised up out of the coffin. Oh, and I forgot she had resistance, so I need to cut some of that.
Yeah.
What is half the damage that she took? Miss and miss.
13 or something?
It was 22 plus 4 would be
26.
26. So yeah, I need to give her 13 back.
Ignore that last one.
Ignore. The third one hit.
All right. Can
So
we move them here?
You can move her 5 feet. Boop.
No, this one.
No, that's Harrison's companion right
Oh, well, never mind. I thought
Yeah.
I was hitting the wrong thing. Oh, they're smack there. Yeah, okay.
No,
She's
my
there?
poor fairy.
there. Yeah, and then she resists your damage, even though it is magical, -2, right?
Over there, so she's one away from me.
All right, push it over with the remnants of this exploded sign. Also, yeah, I'm going to just say the skeleton died when the sign exploded because he just got cast about like pieces of board because he was a ruse. He's not a star boy. Splatters against this pillar and turns into bones. You hear that ringing noise. And she will use another one of her legendary actions at the end of your turn. Dun, dun, dun. Let's see. What she got? Guess she'll just try to unarmed strike again. She really wants to get you, Shackles. 25.
That one will touch.
All right. She will not deal damage to you. Instead, you are grappled.
Yeah, okay.
Now, Shackles, you are grappled.
Mhm.
And you can feel a necrotic energy surging into you. And you know something very bad is going to happen if you don't escape this grapple.
Move my little shadow guy there. I'll switch places with.
Like you came perfectly equipped.
Right.
I'm gonna assume the shadow guy is still grappled though. I think.
Yes. I like that. That's fair to me.
I can still
What?
still attack while grappled, right?
Yeah, it
There-
doesn't prevent you
Capture
from
the guy.
attack. Let me make sure you're not restrained or anything.
Okay.
No, you're just grappled. You are not restrained.
Have some fire on the scarecrow.
Both of those hit.
DiMaggio.
Damage. Big resistance, Lord, though.
Oh.
She resists both fire and that damage, slashing damage in her current form. So whatever half of all that is. 27,
Wait.
half of that is 13. And then 15 plus 8.
23. 11 damage.
13 and 11. Sorry, math is hard. Someone started
Bust
playing
out
some
the
shit that
calculator.
had words in it,
I didn't know it had words in it.
so I can't concentrate.
This is Shackles' reckoning.
He's laughing.
Jesus Christ. All right, and at the end of your turn, she'll use her final legendary action to unarmed strike your shadow because she's sick of it. Because it made her angry. She's just going to crush the life out of it and miss.
About that one.
Oh, wait, and then it's her real turn. My bad.
Mm-hmm.
I was like,
I
let me
was gonna
skip
say.
her. And on her real turn, she just lets it go because she is a being of shadow and knows what a shadow is. And on her turn, she's just going to go apeshit. First, she's going to use her horrifying presence. I would like you all to make a wisdom saving throw.
Cool.
Got this.
Shit. Okay.
And also, you see some of her wounds start to close.
I will say she's horrifying. I'm gonna say that. Yeah, she's scaring me.
Yeah, anybody that didn't beat a 17, you are frightened for 1 minute.
Oh, shit.
17.
That's pretty much all of us.
Yeah.
You are all
Just
frightened for 1 minute.
Only Sabby not scared of this hoe.
Okay. She's going to step out of this light and move. Oops, I grabbed the sign.
Does that say dank sign? What does that say?
Yeah, it's something stupid. That's the only sign I could find. She's going to step out of this light. And then she's going to, as a bonus action, she's going to make a stealth check as she's in complete darkness. Because she is one with shadow, and she can hide in such places, even if you could normally see her. 22, what's your passive perception there, Sabby? I assume it beats everybody's passive perception.
Oh, it's like 15.
Yeah, so she is hidden,
I'm 17.
and she is going to continue with her the rest of her turn here and attack you, Sabby. For an unarmed strike, 26.
Yes.
She
Hold
will. What?
I think I'll.
Doesn't she break stealth if she's or attacking?
Nope.
Mm.
No, well, she's in darkness.
Oh, okay. She's special like that. Okay.
Super special, boys.
Neat.
This is the mother of shadows.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I won't shield that. Let's see what she does.
She grapples you and does no damage. But she'll follow it up with a bite from this big pseudopod from her throat. And she has advantage, so 23.
Okay, that hits.
Okay, and she will do some damage. Take 9 piercing and 13 necrotic damage. Your maximum health is reduced by the 13 damage, and she regains that much.
Oh, bitch be healing.
Mm.
This is not the time to fuck around. And she regains all of her legendary actions. And now is your turn, Sabisha. You are grappled. And you feel the necrotic energy building and surging.
All right. I guess kind of my tried and true then with the Thunder Fist.
Hit.
All right. 26, and then she has the she has disadvantage against anybody but me.
Cool. She resists thunder damage. Dun dun dun.
Dun dun. What? Who knew it was possible?
All right, bonus action, static shield.
All right. And then minus, so it's minus 7 more.
Psychic damage reigns supreme.
All right. I don't know. She took half from all that. You're starting to get the sense that she resists all damage in her current phase.
Gotcha.
Mm.
That's
Yes,
why she resists thunder. She resists everything.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. All right, my turn.
Rafael. Oh, wait. At the end of your turn, Sabby, she has all her whatchamacallits back.
Yeah.
She is still. She's going to drag you with her as she moves.
Mm.
Over the shackles.
Yeah.
That was legendary action.
Oh, okay. No athletics, no nothing.
No, you're just being dragged.
Being
You don't
dragged.
get it for that.
Rafael.
You have to athletics your way out of her grapple. I'm just run up, get up in it, and
She is still hidden.
oh, that's right. I can't. So I kind of know where she's at, but I can't see.
Yeah,
her
you
currently.
basically see Sabby. It's almost like
Yeah.
she's telekinetically dragged.
Yeah, but I can figure out kind of where she's at, even though I can't see her, right? Because she's being dragged over here.
It's
and
weird
moving.
because I guess we wouldn't technically be frightened, or like we wouldn't have line of sight to her, so we can.
But we don't. Yeah,
good
and
move closer,
That's
which
a
is
good
weird.
point.
Oh yeah. That's right. We can't see her. So
That's a good point. Since that
Yeah.
is a contradiction of abilities, that's fine.
What?
Since you can't see her as the source of fear.
Yeah, we can move up to her. We just kind of know where she's at, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll accept
Yeah.
that. I'll accept that quirk of the rules.
Nice call there, Harrison.
Yeah, you can't see her, so you're not frightened.
Mm-hmm.
I got
That's her trade-off. She gets it basically either she steps into the light and you'll get advantage, you'll have disadvantage on her, but she won't have advantage anymore because she's not in darkness.
Yeah. So interesting. All right.
It's
So I'm gonna
interesting. That's why I like that.
I'm gonna run up here, and I'm going to.
Also, since it was the end of that round, this stone has closed and made a perfect seal over this, and this wine is starting to pool around you. And the wine level has risen by 1 foot. of this
Is
12-foot
is
room.
is the wood just floating on top of the wine right now?
Yeah, the wood. Oh, also, I was supposed to move the wood. The wood is going to move in random directions. While you're doing that, I'm going to move the pieces, so feel free to do things.
What did you say, Cliff?
I'm gonna steady aim here, and then I can't steady aim. I'm gonna.
Yeah,
just
she's
swing.
hidden, so you still have disadvantage against her anyway.
Yeah, I got disadvantage. So yeah. Jeez, that sucks. Maybe it's not worth it for me to go with disadvantage.
Yeah, this piece of wood floats this way. The other piece of wood doesn't go anywhere. As the wine tosses it about.
Wait a minute, you just threw it off stage, man.
Oh, whoops! That's not supposed to. I'm supposed to throw it right there.
It's like,
And this one floats this way. And this one floats this way. Now you can continue with your turn.
Yeah, I can. I'll probably. I'm gonna. Jeez, not be able to see things is definitely gonna be a problem here for me.
Yes.
I'll go ahead and swing in anyway.
Disadvantage. Well, you have advantage because you're aim, so you're rolling straight.
I don't have it. I couldn't aim.
Okay.
It's just disadvantage. Just
You
straight
do not
disadvantage.
get sneak attack because you're at
I
disadvantage.
do not. No, I do not. Here we go. Miss.
No.
Hit.
Yes.
I've got I got 14 points of damage for that hit.
Okay, so 14 halved to 7.
Even the psychic?
Yes.
Oof.
Ooh,
Oof.
damn.
Yeah. Oof. All right. That's my turn.
Okay, at the end of your turn, she's going to attempt to try to grapple you again, Shackles. She still wants to get you. But she is at disadvantage. Was that until the end of her next turn?
To the end of my next turn.
Into your next turn. Okay, so this is
Yeah.
at disadvantage, but advantage because she's hidden, so straight roll. There's a shadowy arm. 22 versus your AC.
Bullshit.
You are grappled. So both of her hands are occupied. Dun, 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 dun. And now, Sun, it is your turn.
You're like lifting them up in the air a little bit. That's like
Yeah, she's after you.
Joking, man.
Can I see her?
Like,
Did she
double-
grapple?
No, she
multiple
is. She's
I have
for
one
all
per
intents and purposes invisible. It's like a moving shadow over there. She's just hidden. You're
Yeah,
basically
Yeah,
at
it was-
disadvantage.
one per
people?
hand.
Yeah,
I think.
there's like a dark mass that's dragging Sabisha around,
Yes.
and then has gone over to Shackles
Shackles
and
up.
is now
Like
lifting.
half lifting
him
him
in
up.
the air.
Yeah.
Right, disadvantage. With disadvantage, you miss all of them but the last one. You deal half damage, so 3 damage. You punch this ephemeral shadow creature made of shadows.
Who's he going to?
Has
Oh,
grappled both Sabisha and Shackles.
By the way, if you don't mind, I would to use object away my whip.
Okay, that's fine. And I guess the skeleton is also bandied
Can I
about by
forcefully
the
move her here?
She is immune to forced movement.
Okay.
You basically
Fair enough.
punch a shadow and try to extend her, and you've done this. It was like fighting the Blood Sovereign. He was also immune to forced movement. Oh, you weren't there. Your character was. That was a different lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
And
at
Shackles
the
like,
end.
"Whoa."
Yeah, at the end of your turn, she's going to use 2 legendary actions to make a bite. As her pseudopod races towards Shackles, straight roll because she's still disadvantaged from Sabby's thing.
Ooh, it misses. Just 1 bite or 2 bites?
1 bite because it costs 2 legendary actions to bite.
Oh, okay.
So y'all believe she's out of legendary actions now. But it is your turn, Shackles.
It's all right. She's still got lair actions.
Let me do some.
My layer action is the wine.
Wine time.
Ooh, a crit.
Ooh, crit. You're disadvantaged, so it's not a crit.
Oh,
Oh, that's right. Oh, I don't know why I rolled the second one. I'm sorry.
And yeah, the second one didn't hit at
The
all.
first one hit though.
So 15 or
20, 10?
7, 8, 9.
Or 7, 9. No, swappity swoop. Swoop, swoop, swap.
And you're starting to realize why this is a legendary creature and straight up fight.
I think I'm gonna move too.
And then you swap.
Oh,
You
yeah, I
swap
can move too
places.
far. Yeah. Let me see how far I can move without it disappearing. Oh. I go here. 2 to the left, and that one.
And how long does that fear last?
1 minute.
Yeah.
But
Ooh,
you
damn.
don't have to worry about it until you can see her. But
Yeah.
it's all washes out in the wash. And you can anybody who failed, you can make you repeat that save at the end of your turns.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. At the end of
Was
our
it
turns, we
wisdom
repeat that
save?
save.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you can repeat that wisdom save.
Let me do that.
Is it still versus the DC of 17?
Yeah, the sale still said DC 17.
Nice 0.
Who got? Oh, you got
He's
0.
like, I'm wise.
No, you
Shackles.
got 14. Who got?
Shackles got 0.
got 0.
Yeah.
I'm
I-
wise.
I thought. Oh, that's right. I was the only one who made it.
Yeah.
All right, so that's
Yeah,
your
you made it.
turn.
The boys are over here rolling 0.
Shadow Mother's turn. All right, Sabby, you are
it.
grappled. She lets go of that shadow because she doesn't care about it. She just puts both hands upon you, and a shadow of death moves through you. And I need you to make a Constitution save.
Ooh, baby.
I'm gonna make this one. Nice.
22.
22,
Excellent.
22.
Nice. Yeah, you got them good con saves over there.
All right.
You're gonna have to do better than that, bitch.
So you take 19 necrotic damage.
Ugh. All right. So 8.
And she regains hit points as her wounds close.
Oh no. Oh, that's rough. That's a lot of HP gain.
Do we know how?
But that was her action. What?
Do we know about how much?
HP. You can try some kind of arcana check or religion check. With a very hard DC. And that was her turn. Sabisha, you're still grappled, but you managed to absorb the shadow of death.
All right. Shit. I want to fairy fire. Like, I guess over here or something, so that it's just her and the.
It's a cube. Do you have to pick the center point of the cube?
I think so. Hold
Or
on.
just click on it because there might be a minimum radius that it'll have.
20-foot cube within range outline.
No, it just says a cube, so you can butt it up against the wall all you want.
Yeah.
So it'll hit him,
They're
hit
covering
her in
invisible.
the shadow if she fails to save.
Right. Okay.
Well, she'll attempt to save because she's also got legendary resistance. Save. Where's my deck save? 27.
27. Get out of
Holy
here.
That's close.
You got anything else in the tank, Sabi?
Bonus action static shield.
All right. At the end of your turn, she's going to use 2 legendary actions, and she got them all back to try to bite you. With her pseudopod. A miss.
Nice.
Rafael.
Disengage. Am I still able to move around here freely?
Yeah, basically the water level is 2 feet. You think after one more round it'll be difficult terrain. Oh, and I forgot to move the boards. Give me a second.
Yeah. That's good. I'm glad you're doing that now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, yeah, good luck with my badass DC of 17, but fuck.
Yeah,
I got a GM roll these.
she doesn't need a lot of luck.
Shit.
Some slams
we
over
might
against the
need
wall.
some, but she don't need them.
These all start migrating in the same direction.
Yep.
That one don't move.
All right.
That one don't move. All right, good.
Disengage. Move over here. Use object up that wooden stake
All right,
spear
one
the
second.
heart with the wooden stick.
All right, 1 second. I gotta read it. All right, you pick up this board and you see it has the word pain written on it,
Oh God, is there
Oh,
words?
no.
Are there
and
words
you
written
use
on?
your action to try to
Hold
stab
on,
into this mural.
right before I do, is there words on this thing?
Yep.
Or no?
On this board is the remnants of the board that had the word pain written
No.
on it.
What about on the gargoyle, or the heart, or any of that stuff? Does that have any words on it?
The gargoyle does not, but the mural above it.
What does the mural have on it?
It is the mural that depicts the Omuans and the society mixed of gnomes and Eladrins trading with each other and all smiling and stuff.
Oh, this is the wrong board. Shit.
So there was.
I'm gonna move over to this board and see what's written on it.
All right. I'm still saying you used your move
Oh,
object to pick up the first one. Because you did. You ran over in a rush and picked it up.
Yeah. No, I got it. Totally. No, but after that, I'm not gonna stab this. I'm gonna move over here and just look at it. Yeah.
The word on this board is blasphemy.
Okay, I have to end my turn here. Was that actually? Would you let me use my? I can't. Shit. That's 30 feet. No, it's 25 feet. No, it's 30 feet. Fuck. Can I reach the board from here? Can I reach it from here?
Yeah, it's considered in the adjacent place.
Okay,
they're just weird shapes, so they're supposed to be in the center of these squares.
Okay, I'll use my action to grab that board.
Okay, so you have both boards.
Okay, I have pain and blasphemy.
And I will just put an aura on you of dim light. Or you can put an aura on yourself, and I can move these from the board.
Sure.
Because I'll forget and be like, no, I left all this garbage over here. Okay, so that was your turn. And at the end of your turn, she will use her last legendary action to try to grapple Sun. She likes having people in her grip.
Do I have to make a check for that?
No, it's a special. Basically, she makes an unarmed strike, and instead of dealing damage, she can grapple. She's weird. But yeah, a 19 doesn't hit your new AC?
No, it doesn't.
As his shadow tries to grapple you, but you're protected by the platinum bracers.
Yeah, that's actually a normal thing. You can make an attack and then grapple instead of damage.
No, and you can you can replace an attack with an athletics check to grapple.
Oh, right.
Hers
okay,
is specific to her stat block.
Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah, so Sun, it is your turn. There's still an invisible shadow attacking all your friends that you're afraid of. But you can't see her. Through a quirk of the rules, you can still wander around.
Yeah, and you had a hell of a time hitting her last time, and then when you did, it was no damage.
Yep. Say it again.
All right, that's it. I'm not wasting any more than that.
2 of them
19,
hit.
17.
Yeah, 2 of them hit.
2 hits, not bad.
5
Yeah.
and 4.
Not bad.
9 damage.
9 damage. It's damage.
Yeah.
Damage is damage.
As long as she doesn't regen back up 19 off of Sabby again next turn.
Never know. And she's out of legendary action, so Shackles.
Alright, I guess I'm going to move here. See what's on this board.
This board laying on the ground, it floats over to the side that has the word, and it says loathing.
Okay. And then pickup is
You can use your use object to pick up, as long as you have a free hand.
Yeah.
It's like if you pick up that board, you can't attack with your weapon because it's doing
right. But I can still hold on. I just can't attack with it. Yeah, I'll pick up that one. And then I'll move over and see what this one says.
This one on the ground says wonder.
And then what is this this graphic? A relief.
Oh, the mural above that head right there. Let me give you the exact text that I had. I carefully phrased all my text.
What was the? Well, I guess I don't know.
I was gonna say I'm gonna say these out once Draw a
Yeah, the
correlation
mural
to whatever
above
the
this
solution.
southwestern head shows the king and queen in a terrible state. She has black ichor dripping from her eyes, her mouth is open in a scream, and her hand is outstretched to a large stylized ring that's between them. And inside the ring is a depiction of a city, of a wild nature and magic gears, and on the other side of the ring the king cries out as his body is shredded in a shower of blood that's being absorbed in the vortex around the ring. That's the mural that's contained above that head.
That's this one?
Yes.
Well, I was going that
I
direction
said
next
sounds
anyway.
like pain, but I don't
Yep.
know. I'm gonna say that out loud.
Yep, that's what I figured. We'll see.
All right. What else you got, Shackles? You gonna use your action for anything?
Do I happen to remember what this one was, or do I need to?
I mean, you can just look over at the murals.
It's the gnomes, isn't it? It's blasphemy.
Let me make sure.
Or is this one blasphemy? I forget what was this one?
The mural above the southeastern head shows the defeated gnomes fleeing to a hidden place where they draw horrific sigils in the shape of a dire curse.
I got that one, blasphemy. What is this one?
And that one. Yeah, the mural above the northeastern head shows a council of dark gnomes working in secret. Their evil faces are racked with disgust and jealousy.
I'm gonna say that's loathing. But
yeah, that's loathing. Yeah, we got him.
Okay, so bonus action was to pick it up, right? Okay, so I can't switch.
Use object action.
Bonus action, your use object action.
Use object action.
Oh, okay. So I still have my bonus action left.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Then I am. I'm gonna switch places.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna stab this heart over here.
You gotta be one square closer, boss.
Oh, I have to be inside it?
Yeah, you gotta be up under the head.
Okay. I'll provoke, I guess.
Provoke?
Are you still grappled?
I'm not grappled because she'll let go of the shadow.
Oh,
yeah, she doesn't like the shadow, but she might grapple you if this hits.
Yeah.
No.
Didn't expect that.
Not one.
I didn't expect it either.
That destiny.
So you run in there and you use your action and you stab it into this heart and the glass shatters and you hear a big wretched unearthly screech from her and her shadow form flickers a little bit and then returns. But I'd like you to roll 2d4 plus either your dexterity or your strength. Because it's like being critted with a dagger.
She returns.
2d4. What was it? 2d4 what?
2d4 plus either your dex or strength.
As in returns to, we can see her or whatever?
Yeah, basically her shadow form wavers and she becomes corporeal for a moment before becoming a shadow again.
I'm assuming it's the higher one.
Yeah, for a split second. I got you.
Yeah.
10 damage.
10 damage, and she does not resist this damage. And the dagger remains lodged in there. And that mouth also shuts off. The wine ceases to flow.
Nice.
And now it is her turn. And she is going to drag Sabby to you.
Attack of opportunity?
Attack from Sun. If he would like to make
She
one.
moved from me? Oh,
Yep.
I'm going to hit her.
Also, she regenerated still.
But of course.
17 does not. Actually, no, 17 does hit. My mistake.
Yay, 2 damage.
Big 2 damage.
Wow.
And let's move her back 5 feet.
She's immune to that.
Yeah, she's still immune to forced movement. She was corporeal for a moment.
Oh, shit.
But we found an enemy can actually grapple us and not be disturbed.
Not be bothered.
Yeah.
Also, I need to roll and see if she recharges her Shadow of Death. Does not. But she is going to try to grapple the shit out of Shackles.
Don't, please.
20.
Yep.
Grappled, followed by a bite. 20.
Yep.
You take 12 piercing and 9 necrotic. Your maximum HP is reduced by 9, and she regains 9.
I want to.
And all of
Can
her
I move?
legendary actions regenerate. Sabisha.
Looks like fun over there. All right, you go, Sebi.
All right.
Being bandied about. You're not used to being manhandled like this.
Yeah. Not even sun can knock him off you.
Nope.
All right. I'm gonna move here, and
You
then
can't move because you're grappled.
You're grappled. You got no movement. 0 movement.
0.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
This is.
She's a woman handling you.
Shadow handling you.
Just assume her gender.
Shadow handler. Yeah, that's right. That's a good point. She's more tentacle than woman now.
Yeah. The whole creation of this thing was because I found this token. I was like, that's fucking cool.
Good
Let's
one.
give it a pseudopod mouth.
Well, damn.
Make your decisions.
I can't move, so
Unless you spend your action to break the grapple.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. But then what am I gonna do? Like,
I don't know.
That is the
Tell me about it. Why do you think I'm over here stabbing things?
so
I mean, you can taunt her or whatever, right?
yeah. I guess I may as well
That's pretty useful.
continue with that. So
If you hit her at disadvantage. And you do.
18.
Not that time, though.
But what is that? 5 damage.
Stop her.
And then I didn't take damage, so no need to re-up on the static shield.
Mm-hmm.
Don't have any other bonus actions, so all right.
All right. At the end of your turn, she's going to continue her relentless assault on Shackle with the legendary bite.
Miss.
20.
Oh no, 20 that hits.
14 piercing and 11 necrotic. Reduce your maximum hit points by another 11. She regains 11 hit points.
Oof.
It's bad to be grappled by her.
How's Shackles looking over there?
He's not bloodied yet, but
Oh wow, nice.
Yeah.
Tough old
there's a
bird.
lot of. Well, I mean, max HP is down. I guess technically bloodied. But
Right.
That was a
How that worked.
disadvantage, wasn't it?
Was it?
Yeah, because I just hit her.
So it was straight.
Oh,
That missed?
correct. You are correct.
Yeah.
It did
Yeah.
miss. My mistake. Let me subtract 11 hit points from her.
Our tactics are working, boys.
Because she hates shackles.
That's exactly what you can do. Is you can taunt the fuck out of her.
Yeah. These guys bandy about the swirling wine. And fortunately for you guys, since you stabbed that one, it is not difficult terrain yet, since it's 2 foot 8 inches of water. Not
Nice. Things are coming together, boys. Which means I can move over here at warp speed. Hold on, this yep. I'm gonna run right over here, 5 feet. This one, I'm wielding the pain piece of wood. I mean, I guess I kind of have both of them in my hand right now, so I don't know if I can like. I don't know. I guess
action to attack. If you
Yeah,
wield them, bonus action.
I only have one. I only have one hand free right now, so I mean, I don't know.
That's not gonna work.
Yeah,
Well, I don't know how you picked up the other one.
I was assuming I could get 2 in one hand. I just can't. I'd have to drop one.
Just
now.
drop one.
Yeah, drop one in the water.
I have to
The
drop
wine,
it.
I mean.
I'll just. I mean, I guess I'll just drop it.
Yep, you drop it and stab.
Drop it and stab.
You stab. Which one did you say you stab?
This is pain, I believe.
All right, you stab pain in it, and the glass shatters, and the thing suspended in the black heart. And
Mhm.
roll me 2d4 plus dex or 2d4 plus strength. That pierces her resistance.
Excellent. 11 points of damage. Take it straight.
All
No-
right, minus 11. And yeah, she flickers again and becomes corporeal. So loses a lot of resistances and immunities. But also, you can see her now, and you're all afraid.
Ah, shit. That complicates. That
Now you
complicates.
cannot move closer to her,
That complicates things.
as she can
But
no
at the
longer
end of
be
your
one
turn, you
with
get a
shadows.
save, right?
Oh,
Yes.
I do get a save. I do get a save.
I was gonna say people haven't been making their saves.
I
I'm gonna,
did
give
make my
everybody, I'm gonna give everybody one free save. Just everybody make one now.
I only missed one, I think. All right.
Okay.
Free save. I'm afraid. I'm out.
You're not afraid. Shackles is still afraid. Sun is still afraid.
I think
I'm gonna be
Shackles
afraid for a while.
and Sun get another one.
Oh,
Because
this is the free.
So-
This is the free save right here.
No, this is to represent because nobody's been making the save. Because
Yeah,
they
this
haven't-
is the free one. Yeah, this is the so
okay.
that's so you said get another one. So this is the extra one, right?
No, this is the one that represents nobody rolling their save.
Yeah. Okay. Exactly.
So Sabby, you can also roll one as well.
No, I'm immune to her
She's
bullshit.
not good.
Yeah.
Are you immune to fear?
No, I nailed the save.
No,
Oh,
Sabby hasn't was never feared.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, no, never afraid of this bitch.
I missed that.
Yeah.
Okay, Rafael, and that was your turn, I believe, because you ran over and stabbed it. Unless you got a bonus action in you.
I do. All right. So run over, stab, use objects, pick the thing back up, I guess, and move over here to this one.
Okay.
So I picked.
Right now you have blasphemy in your hands.
I have blasphemy, and what is the one that's under me currently?
That one is what you call it? Wonder.
Okay.
You have to click on them. So I have to keep moving your tokens around.
All right. Excellent.
So you have that one in your hand, and that's where you're stopping.
I can't do anything more at this point.
Cool.
Man, I was trying to cast haste on you.
Things about to get a little slower next round.
I was just 5 feet off.
At the end of your turn, I don't remember what was the last legendary action she used was a bite, so she's still got one left, so she'll just try to slam you against the wall, Shackles. At disadvantage. And this one's straight disadvantage. All right, yeah, disadvantage now.
Yeah, that's true. She doesn't have her. She's visible and everything.
Oh yeah.
That it?
14.
Oh no, disadvantage it misses.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, son of a bitch napping. You are afraid of her and cannot move closer to her.
Hello?
Hello, hello, hello.
Smoke break time.
I don't know. We'll come back to him later.
Mhm.
Shackles.
All right.
Oh, he said BRB. Actually, we can take a short BRB if y'all want.
Sure.
Sure.
Just
Sounds good.
Just a quick second. I'm gonna grab me a snack real quick.
Sounds good.
A little package.
Get some water.
And that way we don't miss out on his turn. Just because.
True that.
We'll pause at the height of the action.
Well, this has been a crazy fight.
All right.
Yeah, this has been a pretty cool fight, honestly.
Hey, I made all of this.
Oh, did you? Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
Yep, I made all this. I changed this entire room around.
So
The only thing I kept was the wine flowing out of the gargoyle mouth.
Oh, okay, yeah. The wine is a nice touch, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. It's decadent yet deadly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I thought this was real cool. I like custom made 90% of this room. It's working out exactly the way I wanted it to.
So this chick, like you made her up? She wasn't a part of the module either?
Yeah, it's
Or
part of Harrison's background.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's not in the module. I guess technically, like there's a name of some ancient NPC that I used, I think. But I don't remember it because it's been so long.
Gotcha.
There'll be post-game stuff, Shackles research and figure out.
I'm back.
All right.
True.
Dennis back.
Hey, did you know this entire room's made up?
Yeah, well, it was all part of the backstory stuff.
Oh, okay.
So I knew I didn't know if if it was like a replacement or I knew it was
The only thing,
wine.
yeah, the only thing I kept was the one. Everything else is.
Okay. See, I figured it was something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I really liked it.
But yeah, I did know that it was at least mostly because it was all tied into the backstory stuff. So.
Harrison, you here?
Is the staking the hearts yours as well, or?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's no stained glass murals in the
Okay.
this model.
Another reason why I wanted to come back to this room.
Yeah, I think in the base module is you come out like basically you it's a big trick, and if you open the coffin, there's a sign in there that's like "fuck you," and then when the light hits it, it makes the door close and the wine come out, and wine weirds fight you instead of water weirds.
Gotcha.
And they're like invisible in the wine and shit. I don't know. We probably won't get to it, but it's a cool thing is like they call out in the module, they're like, wine is not water, so water breathing doesn't work.
Oh.
I'm like, that's cool.
That's
Someone's like,
cool.
ah, I'm just breathing, and you're like, you're choking to death on wine.
Yeah. Sucks to die. Sucks to your oxygen.
Yeah.
Yeah, if Harrison gets back before Dennis, we'll just let him take his turn. Given enough time.
Moving on to Shackles here.
Mm-hmm. But I think they're both still gone.
Nope.
Yeah.
Oh, we're definitely win then.
Yeah, when I said I'm going to get a snack, I meant like walk 5 feet and then come back.
Of course, Mill.
Cool, go ahead and take your turn.
There we go. Fuck it
All right,
up.
We'll let Dennis take his turn whenever he gets back.
Oh, it has both boards, right? He's on both boards.
He's standing in the space with one and has one in his hand.
I have one in my hand and there's one in my space. Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Which one is he standing on?
I think he's standing on wonder and has blasphemy in his hands.
That's right.
Now, how does frighten work with like you can't get close to him, or you can't
move toward
the
them.
wording?
Every square that you move cannot move you closer. I use like the 4E edition where like each square you move can't be closer.
Okay. So
Since the squares
move
adjacent to her are
here?
equidistant, I would allow you to like move around.
Could I move like here, like this, or no?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
He already stabbed that one, right? Or no?
No, I stabbed this one over here.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna swap places.
Yeah, just to make it obvious, I'm just gonna put the things where they have been stabbed.
And then stab here.
Wait, oh, you put your boy there and then you swap places?
Yeah, swap places. Then pick up the board.
Oh, okay. Oh, cool. All right, you take the wonder board. Wonder board like Wonder Bread. And you stab it in there. Roll me 2d4 plus strength or dex.
Okay, I got that. Ooh, another 10 damage.
Crying out, just black ichor dripping from her eyes and that heart wound. -10.
Only one left.
At the end of your turn, she's just gonna lash out and try to bite Sabby.
Are there?
No, she's at legendary actions. I forgot.
Yeah. Okay. You already did this one over here, right?
Yeah, that
Or
one's
no?
in. You got 3 of the
Okay.
4.
Nice. It's the last one. Plus
Just
me.
this one.
Yep, and she gets back to her turn. And we'll see if she recharges her Shadow of Death, because that could be very, very important.
Also,
She does not.
Oh yeah, I gotta roll
Shack.
my wisdom.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
But I probably won't hit it.
Come on, damn! All right.
Be afraid.
And I gotta roll like 18.
Be afraid. Be
I think
very
it's
afraid.
17.
17.
minus
He,
one.
yeah, he has to roll an
Um,
18.
Yeah, that's
Oh, that's true. Okay.
Oh yeah, plus HP. I forgot
Michael's
to
is very
regenerate.
afraid.
Oh yeah, did Sun ever break all of the fear?
He hasn't even taken his turn.
Yeah, he's still out and about.
Yeah, did he roll for fear? Oh, he failed, didn't he? Yeah, he failed. There's his weapon
She
save right there,
has to
11.
do this, and it comes down to you, Sabby,
Yes.
because she's going to provoke from you. Because she runs here because she wants to block this last one.
All right.
That hoe.
No longer disadvantage.
I get an opportunity attack as well. My shadow dash.
14. Oh yeah, you do. You get one.
Don't make anything cool other than damage.
Oh, and I forgot to make an attack before I left. So I'm
Say
gonna give
she
one
could just-
valedictory attack against you.
I was gonna say she could just disengage if you.
Yeah,
Well,
I
that,
forgot.
I mean,
I'm gonna
Not
roll-
against
wouldn't,
me.
wouldn't work anyway, but she doesn't know that.
We'll say we'll say
Right.
she did that. She disengaged to get away, and then,
that'll keep Shackle's attack. Yeah.
yeah, I like that. I like that.
Yeah, it's the
Mhm.
one of
At disadvantage anyway.
Yeah, because you're afraid anyway. But you missed. But she got over there and she cock blocked you. Unless you can overcome your fear. Because this is like round. This will be round 4.
I mean, I'm not afraid of her anymore.
Oh, you're not afraid? Well, there you go.
But the problem is that she's blocking the space.
She's blocking it.
Yeah, that's
Well, when
the
you
problem.
get kill stabbed 3 times, you start to get wise.
Mm-hmm.
Sabisha, can you do anything about it? Or if Sun returns, he could be like,
She's
"Bitch."
corporeal again. Yeah.
Yeah, she's corporeal.
Get out the way. It's like his theme song, right?
Mhm.
All right. Sabisha is going to, I guess, saunter slosh up to here. And then Thorn Whip is 10 feet, right?
Nice.
Yep.
All right.
Whip it good.
Oof.
Not today,
Fuck.
though.
Not
Not
today.
today. So at the end of this round, we go over the threshold. It is now what 5 foot 8 inches. God, it's gonna suck. 2 foot and 3 1/4 foot. We'll say.
Nice.
Now it is 5 foot, 6 foot, 6 and 3 1/4 foot. Or 6.5 feet deep. God, it's gonna suck. Now it is difficult terrain.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna kind of swim my way over here. I'm gonna swim over here, and I'm going to ready my movement to move into that space, and I'm gonna yell out, "Get her away from there!"
All right. Ready in the nice dash.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Sun is frozen in time. Because it's been a long fucking time.
You've been napping.
Shackles.
Well, I'm going to use Serpent's Betrayal, which makes so it would click.
Like, no.
Send it, game. Hello.
No.
But it makes me immune to fear. So
All right, immune to fear.
and
You're a difficult terrain. You're sloshing through knee-deep wine now.
that's right.
Or not even knee-deep, like waist-deep wine.
I double move there. That was my idea.
Wait, 6.5 feet's like over somebody's head. My bad.
Yeah, I would say you're swimming.
Oh, no, it's supposed to be a foot. I'm an idiot. So 3 foot. Yeah, it's not 6. I'm stupid.
I was like, wait a minute. Got
Sorry, boys.
they're real nasty.
It's like quadruple. Like, just double down on it.
See, it is. She's
It's
what?
3.5 feet.
Oh, that's much more manageable.
Yeah, it's still difficult terrain sloshing about.
Yep.
I see you transform.
I'll move this guy over here though.
Form of dread. Did you have to use a bonus action to move him?
No, I'm moving for free.
Oh, cool.
But switching places is a bonus.
Cool. You came like perfectly equipped for this fight. I dig it.
Right.
Because
I
it's
knew it.
your fight. But what do you got? What's that action?
That's it. I had to double move to get to here.
Okay.
So
none of her bonus or actions have helped her. None.
No, nobody's next to her. She's blocking it, but she can't do nothing.
It's the problem. She's going to see if she can't recharge her Shadow of Death. She does.
Yeah, it's a recharge.
She sees you are springing, ready to spring into action.
So
Because it'd be a
called for
shitty
them to go
move.
away.
She's going to see if you take it. She moves forward. Actually, that would be terrible. She's gonna, and I don't know how risky she would take it.
they'll be in the last one, yeah.
I was gonna say, please move forward.
She regains some HP. She's like, "Fuck y'all, move me out of the way."
That's what we're trying to do here.
Oops.
She's like, make me.
She's back up to maximum HP.
Jeez,
You put her HP over.
she's been stacking them HPs.
Yeah, you only do half damage. She regenerates 20 HP a turn.
Apparently.
This one.
Hey!
How we need it.
He comes in his hour of need. We'll
And
let you go ahead and take your turn.
Yeah, just so you know, I'm running over here with the stake, and I've yelled to get her away from there. She's blocking the heart.
And she's like fully visible and
Fully
like,
visible, fully corporeal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh wait, Sun though is still feared, isn't he?
Yep.
Are you
Damn.
still? Go. Now you're not.
Yay!
Is that at the beginning or end of the turn?
No, he's missed 2 turns, so that would have been
okay.
his last turn. So
Yeah, fair
we're just going to go ahead and let him take his turn since we skipped
All right.
him twice.
You got it.
It all rides on you to push her the fuck out of the way. Unfortunately, you did not. Ah, that one did though.
Move her 5 feet away.
16.
Right here next to me.
21.
Ba-ba.
He's not at disadvantage. Oh yeah, he's feared. Yeah,
Yeah, he's not. He's not.
feared.
No, he's saved.
Yeah,
17 is the DC.
yeah. So he's not disadvantaged. So he got 21. Okay.
And it did another 11 damage because she doesn't resist that damage anymore. All right, now you're in that spot, but you don't have the action to use your thing, and now it is her turn.
Hold on a second. I'm not done. I got to do the thing. Did the last one hit?
wait a minute, you're an empty hand and you flurry of blows. Like you could push her straight back if you want.
Yeah, your last one did hit.
That won't matter.
Yeah.
If you want to try to push her or knock her prone or whatever. Yeah, knocking her prone ain't going to help because you can just get back
probably
up.
won't matter.
Is that the one that has it? I'm trying to look for it. Is it Flurry of Blows?
It's your way of the open hand.
Yeah, it's under your open hand, empty
There it
hand.
is.
No, not quivering palm, dude. Like,
No, it's right. That's way high.
I'm
There it
looking
is,
for
open
the
hand technique. It's right there.
It's a strength throw. It's a strength save. She has to make a strength save.
Yeah, she's gonna try to make it. She's pretty good at those, I think. Or no, she's not.
Yeah, well, I mean, she's banging at dex saves. I fucking know.
Oh, never mind. She's good.
It's for the-
24.
So
Nat
on her
20.
turn, she's
Nat
going
20.
to attempt to grapple you, Mr. Wielder Man.
Go after me, right?
Yep, after you
Mm.
with that unarmed strike. 21.
I'm gonna call summon the arcane shield and block that.
I dare you. But she has to do it with her. She has to follow through on arm strike. Because she can't shadow of death unless she has you grappled.
I just click my tongue at her as she strikes in.
All right.
Not this time.
Stabby.
And then spin back her. Oh, it's Sabby's turn next. Damn.
Yeah. And then I
Alright.
guess Sabby saunters back a little bit and then attempts to.
Fisherman back there.
Damn it! Like I can't roll anything.
Quit sauntering and focus.
That's okay. I get my moment here after I click my tongue at her, and I'm gonna spin
At
around.
the end of her turn, I'm going to try to legendary action.
Damn.
Ruin your day.
You gotta
With
try.
an unarmed strike.
Nope.
Nope.
Shield's still good. Spinner. Spinning around up to this exact moment, and now shield is dropped. So spin around and jam this fucking thing in the heart. Ooh, so close.
Stabbed it in there. Shattered. Don't even bother rolling the damage. Actually, do roll the damage.
Mm-hmm.
She's still got.
Yeah, because she's got plenty of HP.
Yeah, she's got that. Yeah, 10 more damage.
But that will stop her regeneration.
That's an attack. Right?
No sneak attack. It's just stabbing a mirror.
I know, but that's an attack, so I'm gonna use object drop, my whip, spin around, and whip her.
Fair enough. I'll accept that.
Mm-hmm. Here we go.
Yeah, she's like a drying husk in there.
Yeah, sure is.
No longer regenerating, not incorporeal.
And
This one-winged angel bullshit we got playing here.
that's gonna be 23 points of damage.
All right, 23. Whipping it good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, at the end of your turn, she's going to use another legendary action. Try to get you. She's furious at you. How dare you? Miss. She's weakened.
Not even close.
I feel it weakened.
Is it my turn?
Yep, it is back to you. Most of her power has been stripped from her. Miss hit. Miss. And miss. So 9 bludgeoning damage.
Move her back 4 feet.
Oh, how dare you push me about. Then to her turn, she's going to use her last legendary action to try to get you, son, with the grapple. Gotcha. She doesn't do damage. She grapples you.
She's been at disadvantage this whole time too.
For what?
Oh.
My taunt thing. I don't know.
It's
if
my
that
whole
was-
turn.
It'll
come back.
only last a round, right?
Yeah, the whole time.
Until the end of my next turn.
Your turn
Yeah.
came back around.
Yeah, but hit her, though, right?
Yeah, you got to hit her. To do
Oh,
You've
yeah.
been whipping
Thorn
for the last.
whipped,
You've been whipping for the last 2 rounds.
Yeah.
that. Shackles.
Attacker.
Yeah, she's got sun grappled.
Oh, misclicked on that ring blade. It's the dark flame one that's coming up next.
Okay, Dark Flame. That's the one I'm going to take. 18 hits.
And the first one, the 22. But
Big
not the
damage.
middle one.
Look at that. Big damage.
add all
up
that
here.
up for me.
Like,
'cause I ain't-
Look at this.
y'all don't pay me enough to do math.
Get this Z damage out of here.
27,
Plus 6.
37,
44 damage total.
44, Jesus.
Brutal.
Bloodied.
Action surge.
Oh yeah,
Oh, God.
this is the real Zeto finisher. It's only right.
Been to win on that chakra.
Show her true
crit,
power. This is the way this fight is supposed to end.
And then I'm going to use Eldred's smash on him too.
Eldritch what?
fight
Smite
or
on
whatever.
this one.
God.
Yeah,
On the
this is the way
crit
this
one.
fight is supposed to end.
Good, because she was gonna do the touch of death or shadow of death on
About to.
son.
About to.
So she's reaching into your soul, ready to rip it out, and he's like,
Instead
"Fuck
of
you."
Zed in the shadows over here, splitting back and forth.
Man,
cutting her
you
apart.
smite it?
Why isn't it going? Oh, here it is. What
Where's
level
like the
am I?
4d6 and
My fourth. I get critted. I don't know how you do that, but
You just roll it again.
okay.
well the 12 and 12
Pretty
or
good. Smite
3d8, 5d8.
four again.
Suffices to say, you kill her. She had 25 health left. What's all the damage, just so we can hear that damage number?
Completely executed
Destructed.
her.
The first one was 44 plus. This is 14 plus.
like what was the
11
4d6
plus
necrotic?
16. Plus 12 plus 12.
Yeah, what is necrotic?
There's 129 total, I think.
God.
Yeah. But that was like everything. And
Man,
it,
what is that 46 necrotic
Yeah,
from?
why is it necrotic?
it's because of what's this called?
He built a big weapon character.
Yeah.
Like I mean I don't like what is
The grave touch one. It's from when I use the betrayal when it lets me add an extra damage worth of dice.
Or your form of
the
dread gives you damage dice and
Yeah.
shit. Nice.
Yeah, one extra damage thing. And it becomes necrotic.
Oh, and it becomes
Nice.
necrotic when
So it's just
Oh,
an
yeah,
extra
you just
weapon.
fucking slash her to death.
Wow.
Yeah, you just slash her about, and she's just fucking destroyed. Smashes against this back wall here. And then she's just in her dying death throes here. She's looking up at the mural, and she's underneath the mural of the King Eladrin. And she just kind of reaches up a feeble hand and then just like freezes in that position and then turns into some ashen material that just soaks in this wine and gradually disintegrates into nothingness. And suddenly, Shackles, you feel a great curse lift from your bones. You know deep down in your heart that everyone that you love is safe. This is the thing that was anchoring the shadows to you. And I'll send you a message about other things that happened to you.
Hopefully
Your charisma score goes up by 2.
Oh, neat.
But yeah, this dark thread of fate that has been attached to you has been severed. You're no longer connected to the merchant, the genie, or the Shadow Mother.
She really didn't like you much, Shackles.
You have been made whole and restored. And somewhere across the continent, your sister opens her eyes.
Oh, time to leave. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Some sort of connection here, by chance?
Seems like it. I think I can finally rest.
She's interesting. You were looking for her?
Inadvertently, I believe so.
Your questions unanswered.
What's your relationship with her?
think she
Because
was
he,
tied to me somehow. I just feel different.
You remember in the vision, like the vision of her before she turned into this, she looked kind of like your adoptive mother. So you think she is some blood relation to your adoptive mother? This thing that I've been calling the Shadow Mother.
I think she might be family somehow.
well, if you have any other family, remind me not to come over for dinner on the holidays.
Just one other that I know.
And while you guys are talking about this, you see inside the casket where she was laying, that hilt of the sword flashes with a brilliant light.
Oh yeah, the sort of light thing. Where's that?
Self-touching?
It's at the bottom of the coffin, sticking out where her heart was.
Oh,
Touch.
Yeah, you can grab it. It's slick with ichor, but you can
your
grab it.
your family, your sword, I suppose.
Family heirloom. Grab
You
it up.
draw it out. And as you pull on it, there's a bunch of gears lying around in the coffin stuck to the inside in some weird, strange mechanism arrangement. And these gears of stone and wood and other natural materials, as you pull the sword up, they are drawn to it and build upon the bottom of the base until they make this big, this gear, this natural clockwork cross guard. And from this cross guard springs a brilliant blade of radiant sunlight. And I will copy and paste this thing into the chat. Bop, bop.
Ah, sword of light.
Is it a
Very-
longsword?
Very rare.
What are its weapon properties? And
Bom, bom, bom.
is it strength only? Because
Pure radiance.
Yeah, and along the radiant blades
That's
like
property.
metaphysical shaft, it just says Amber Veil.
Needs a attunement, I guess.
Yes. There's a +2 Sunblade. The Amber Veil Sunblade.
Those are usually quite effective against the undead.
Wait a minute, are you actually a paladin? Or do you have, or do you just have smites?
He just has smites, but they look very paladin-like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're holding it in your hand. You can look up and see the old version of the Shadow Mother, this old ancient Eladrin queen. Holding the blade in a similar manner on that mural on the back wall. If everybody wants to make a history check, they might know more about this shit.
Sure.
A pose like in the art.
The what? Oh, yes.
21.
All right. You remember about the time of the spell plague centuries ago. There was a
Get owned.
a colony of
27. Wow.
a colony of Eladrin and gnomes that were taken from the Feywild during the shift of everything and brought into Chult. And they've gradually disappeared over time. Nobody knows why. There was a mass immigration from Chult after some catastrophe centuries ago, and they basically spread to the all the corners of Toro.
Not that far. Not that long ago. I don't think. I think it's just maybe a century or so, a little more.
Yeah, I was gonna say about a century or so.
Hmm.
Well, maybe we'll say this was before. This is some
What was it like?
pre-shocks of the spell plague. Something similar, a spell plague similar event. Like when people were like, we gotta find out what the fuck happened with the spell plague thing. They found this ancient site. Or tales from Eladrin. It's more collected historical tales. And these Eladrin that have gradually disappeared or went underground as time has gone on. It's about all you gather from that. And there were telltales of a place called Ambervale. Place that Shackles knows is Mesroan's eye. But yeah. Oh, you can get without the fool. Yeah, they said some of them were tied to shadow magic. They thought their blood was cursed. But they did not know the source from whence the curse came.
I think that will come in quite handy, what you've got there. No doubt we've had undead to deal with in our future.
Yeah, now that that's done, the stone block lifts up from the entrance of this room, and all the wine flows out in a big red tide, and just goes out the end of the hall and splatters over the railing out here. You guys are free to leave this room. Yeah, what'd y'all think about that encounter?
It was cool.
Cool.
I
It was a good time.
enjoyed that one.
It was crazy.
Custom shit. I was like, what fits with the crazy wonkiness of the tomb?
Yep. Wanted to go back and check out this room for sure. I was like, we could do this, or we could go back to the Shackles room.
Yeah, I was like, y'all are literally about it. Like, let's go to this stupid ring. Oh, I got a whole rant about the ring tomb. That'll be for the post-campaign shit. 8 months from now. Be post-campaign shit in February. But yeah, now where to, boys?
we were about to go down into the pressure plate boat room. I was like, it seems like a whole thing. Let's go back to the Shackles room. We'll do the Shackles room.
Yeah, this is I'm not in the mood for this.
Like, fuck all that noise.
I want to go see that Shackles lore.
Shackles lore. Yeah, he's got a bunch of things he could research. I would say there's names there, but I don't know them offhand, so I'm not going to say that. You can figure out that shit in the post-campaign.
Is anybody cool with 10 minutes
What's that?
for an attunement?
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, hang out.
And I'll
here.
use one of the quick attunement or quick.
I'll tell y'all my one. A short rest. Just yeah.
I mean,
hear a single word you said, Harrison.
No, not one.
For attunement, can it be the quick 10-minute short rest, or does it have to be the full hour?
It counts as a short rest if you sacrifice the hit dice. You can quick attune as well.
I'll propose a quick short rest.
You have attunement slots?
Well, I'm going to drop attunement on
okay.
my weapon for this new weapon.
I don't really have that much to get back. I'll just.
I think you can still use your great weapon stuff with it. You just have to wield it in two hands. Its dice becomes a D10 instead of a D8 if you wield it in two hands.
I'll just pass on this rest. Go right ahead.
Fuck that. I'm gonna kick rocks for 10 minutes.
I didn't take any damage in that fight.
Yeah, I was gonna say she was heavily focused on Shackles.
Yeah. Yep, definitely.
Yeah, let me show you her
the lost HP, the lost maximum HP.
I think that comes back on a rest, but let me make sure.
Yeah. Normally, with a lot of.
Oh well, of course I click on it. All right, the reduction lasts till the target finishes a long rest.
Oh shit.
That's not the right character.
Also, look at this Shadow of Death.
So I'm gonna have to finish a long rest before I get back to like my 22 HP.
Yep.
If you fail by save of 5 or more, you take 64. Something like that.
Yeah. And then you die if you reduce to 0. Or in our case, if you fall in that nice margin between true death and negative below 0, you get to sacrifice a body part. But I didn't get to do it. It was a good thing it landed on Sabby, though. So.
What?
Because you had good constitution. Like if
Mhm.
Rafael got that and been like, you evaporate.
Is it called the Sword of Ambervale? Ambervale? Or?
Yeah, I call it the Ambervale Sunblade. But you can call it whatever you want. It's yours now. Was the blade that defended Ambervale from cruel gnomes. The Dark Councils. Councils of Thorns. Yeah, after y'all's short rest, you are still down that maximum hit points. Because this was supposed to be a doozy, and it was. But I don't think it overstayed its welcome.
No, we just had to turn off all her nonsense, and then she was
Yeah, that
completely
would have been.
Then Shackles just completely destroyed her by himself.
I was more than happy to just let y'all just suck shit. Y'all didn't read the boards and stuff. Yeah, I thought that was cool.
Felt like I had to
Without
know,
being too obvious.
in that on that chance. Yeah. Felt only fitting.
Destroy her with your destructive powers.
I spent about 1 round sucking shit, and I was like, okay, that was not fun.
Yeah, that's why I put auras on the boards. I was like, look at these big auras of light around these boards.
It did like 7 damage, so
Please pay attention to them.
I really actually saw the auras.
Oh, did the auras not show up for you guys?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, well, never mind then.
Mm-hmm.
You said they were glowing though, so I was
Yeah, on my
Imagine.
screen they have
Yeah.
big 5-foot radius auras. I was like, these are important.
Yeah. You told us they're glowing, so we figured it
Yeah.
out. Like, oh, glowing boards. Okay.
we put
Yeah,
two in.
that was the whole point of them.
Yeah.
We're supposed to read them, and then they get scattered to the four winds.
So
and
if you hadn't said that, we would have been stuck.
well, anything that I put a token on, just be like,
Yeah.
I mean, it was just like a couple like scrabbled wood in the I don't know. In the middle of a fight, I don't know if we would.
yeah, just imagine. I was like, oh, there's boards everywhere, and I didn't put nothing down.
I'd be like, neat.
Good luck.
Bry's putting some debris in here or something.
Good luck.
Protection
This
value,
monster that resists all damage and regenerates 20 health a turn,
Mm-hmm.
and can regain HP from biting people.
Yeah, that was a little.
Yeah, I based it off the vampire stat block. God, they feel so restricted. Even though, like, I felt like I was doing a million things and none of them worked. Because half their shit's like, you got to have them grappled first.
Yeah, you gotta grapple them first. Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool. I liked it. Yeah, you get your short rest in and nothing comes to bother you. Like I said, you are firm in your opinion that 90% of shit in this tomb is dead. Y'all earned it. We've been in this tomb for months. Y'all cleared it out, for the most part.
And all so here, Shackles doesn't have a spirit yet, but everybody else does.
Shackles does not have a spirit.
We need to find one. for
Alex
him.
doesn't have.
Yeah, Alex does not have one either.
Sure, Alex doesn't have.
But he's
one.
in the
Oh,
gym
true.
right now.
He's in the gym.
Right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Training.
Dreaming.
So yeah, once we get Shackles' spirit, perhaps Alex, if he's out of the gym, then we can head down, I suppose. Perhaps see if that Goliath's still alive.
Mm-hmm. See if that what?
Goliath is still alive.
Oh, Goliath. I heard Goliath, and I was like,
Oh,
what
Goliath.
is he
Yeah,
talking
Goliath.
about? What drunken rambling did I give? Yeah, where are y'all going next? Or do y'all want to cap it here?
Could cap it here. What do you guys think?
Yeah, because pressing any further is gonna, we're gonna wind up in something that,
It's a good stopping point. It's true.
yeah.
I like that. Stop on the big Shackles.
Big triumph.
Big Shackles triumph. Yeah.
And on a win for once. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Dom, dom, dom.